What is up, everybody? Welcome to the God Mode channel. I am the wizard slash DM GM slash JSO, and I'm joined this fine Friday evening by who else?
Hey everyone, I'm Bailey, and I play Kama Tycoon, your tiefling wild bard, also known as eloquence bard slash wild sorcerer.
Oh, you multi-class. Cool.
Wild magic sorcerer. Oh my, sorry, it's new.
Hey everybody, it's Luke. I'm playing Raphael, the Asima Inquisitor. That's a bard and a warlock.
What's up, guys? My name is Kevin, and I'm playing Monifa Sonara, your Tabaxi rogue monk.
What's up, everybody? My name's Slim, or Brian, whatever the hell you want to call me. I'll be playing Cassius Auditor, an undead warlock, Pact of the Tome, tiefling, something or other. I'm still a warlock, unlike you plebs.
Don't like the way you talk to me. I'm Kyle. I play Obi Shalun. I am Twilight Cleric. I am the best bodyguard on Halcyon. I stop attack. I'm better at stopping attack now.
Hey
We'll
guys, I'm Amanda. I play Alloy, the Tabaxi Artificer. Can I get a meow?
Meow!
Meow.
Meows.
Everybody, I'm Nick. I play Bit Maxworth, the Feyfolk Ranger and best salesman in all of the Twixt.
Thank you very much, everybody. This is our Friday night Dungeons and Dragons sessions. We are currently playing our improv heavy, roleplay heavy, intrigue campaign, Devils in the Details. This is session 16. Thank you, everybody, for stopping and enjoying us. Thank you, Mama Bear, for that strenuous package of good stuff that everybody will have to rifle through here. But we'll do that pretty soon. First off, I got a couple announcements, some table keeping, or housekeeping rather. I want to, as always, shoot out a huge thank you to both our character party artist as well as NPC artists for this campaign. So thank you both Peachy, Yuri, and Iruichi. Just slap their names over in the chat. Make sure and go check them out. Give them some love over on Twitter. They do an amazing job. I am just absolutely blown away by the quality of the art that we've gotten in this campaign. So thank you very much to both of you. Make sure and go give them some love for that. As we have been doing these past couple of weeks, we've been doing crochet critter versions of each of the party members in this party. I've been doing a just volume of giveaways mixed with our Etsy kind of collab that we have going on with Tisa, who makes all of these. So make sure and go over there, give her some love. If you are following that channel over there, or I guess her Etsy page, when we do our giveaways, I make sure and take a look at that, and that gives you a 2 times opportunity to win. So previously, we had a giveaway for Raphael, the Aasimar Bard / Warlock. And I really appreciate everyone who entered. That was a good handful of people. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, it was the most it's entered so far.
Yeah,
That's bizarre, honestly.
it was a lot. So and again, make sure and read the rules. Some of you did a great job. I would say probably the majority of you. But yes, I did have to roll 3 times this round because someone either wasn't following or they missed one of the all you gotta do is like, retweet, make sure you're following the Twitter account, and you'll be able to have an opportunity to get that. Peeking behind me is the Raphael giveaway art. So the winner of that, and I'll make sure to announce this over on Twitter just in case they are not happening to be listening live here, but the winner was Vancy Poo over on Twitter. So thank you so much, very much, Vancy Poo. I'm going to send you a direct message over on Twitter and get with you so I can get the deets of your address and stuff like that and where you want that sent. So I really appreciate everyone who joined. If you enjoy the content, I hope you stick around, because although we've had quite a few critter giveaways so far, there are still 2 left.
2 more.
Which leads me to my next reveal. We're going to be having a new giveaway come this Monday, and it's going to be starting then. But in the meantime, I can reveal who is going to be the next critter out of our team to be Crochet Eyes.
Nobody say anything. Remember the delay.
So I won't. I was gonna do a voice, but I'll just wait and show everyone so that Bay can see it on the screen.
It's a scaled replica of Jason's head. Amazing.
I heard a zip noise, so I feel like it's Vip.
This one's gonna be a little bit weird because there's some green color going on in the body.
There's some hair I see.
Oh, I see the hair.
But you can rest assured that the body is green. It's just the green screen throws it off. This is Vip, our fairy folk ranger.
Oh my god, it's so cute.
Hey, toe beans!
He's so cute, Vip.
He's got his little
Beans,
fairy
get a load of-
wings.
No.
He's got his little
Don't
smirk.
do it. Come here.
Stay away. No.
Totally I am. Come here.
No, you are not.
So
Not at all. Never.
keep your eyes peeled over on the Twitter and make sure, and if you aren't following already, to go follow, because you'll have an opportunity to win that for yourselves.
Amazing.
So that's pretty awesome. Let's see what is up next. We are over 1,100 Twitter followers. Thank you everyone so much following there. Make sure, and as I mentioned, keep an eye out for that Monday giveaway, as well as some more news coming down the pipe this month in terms of both a Patreon merch update and a just broad merch update in general. Big thanks to Cody B, Godlana, for the follows this past week, and also as always, a big thank you to everyone who's been giving subs or bits or using the Twitch channel point rewards. I really appreciate it. It's been a lot of fun to see how the story changes with you guys interacting and playing along with me. We are one follow away from 350 Twitch followers. Just one follow. Someone out there, smash that follow button so you can stay up to date with us, see when we go live for our Friday night streams. We play outside of Fridays too. It's largely TTRPG related, but it's a lot of fun. You should check it out. All of you remind me, either Mozzarella or Carney Sideshow, let's give them some love, try and raid them after the stream, or at the end of the stream. A big thank you to Lazy Vengeance, Queen Gore, Luke, Mozzarella, and Carney Sideshow for being Patreon members. I do have a Patreon, and it can give you all kinds of cool insight into our D&D worlds, as well as all kinds of other cool things like DM notes, early access to YouTube videos, just early content in general for a lot of the stuff I tend to do on the Twitter posts. Like, I'm revealing some of the upcoming merch early on the Patreon for people like that. It may also have some exclusive stuff coming up as well, so keep an eye out on that. Mozits or 6 months of streaming on Twitch. Nice. So yes, go check out that Patreon if you want. We are going to be transitioning from our spring merch and over to our summer merch because I'm doing seasonal merch. So every 3 months that's going to be transitioning. June 20th is technically when the seasons change, so that is when you're going to see a whole new slew of merch items that are going to be properly assigned to their individual tiers. If I could give everyone a t-shirt at any tier, I certainly would, but they kind of require you to set them at certain tiers. So I can't give a t-shirt away, for example, at like the $5 tier, so I do have to kind of be selective on how I give those away. But keep an eye out because it's going to be transitioning, and if you're already a Patreon member, you can kind of check out what you're going to be getting up next. And those of you who have not become a Patreon member, if you want to get some of the spring summer merch, which includes a cool thing like a sticker pack, just with various God mode stuff, as well as some of our Wild Tycoons main campaign items in there, as well as a mini print and a t-shirt of the wizard that you see, like the sticker that was posted on here. Make sure and go join that so you can have an opportunity to get that cool swag. Let's see, you are all getting Twitch channel points, whether you're interacting with the stream or just hanging out, chilling, lurking around. Make sure and check those out at the bottom left of the chat. You can see the purple weird bit icon. That'll show you how many points you have. And if you see a little treasure chest, always try and click that. It'll give you a little boost in points. If you follow the channel, not only will you make the 350th follower here of the channel, but you'll also get an immediate boost in your Twitch channel points. And I'm pretty sure you can like immediately start using them to buy stuff after that. So if you want to see the cool rewards, just click that purple weird bit icon. You can see a list of all of the cool rewards, most of them related to this campaign that we play on Friday nights. Just click any of those and you can see better details on them. And you can always ask if you want more details. So check that out. We also use stream stickers. You can just mouse over the stream. If you're on desktop, you'll see a purple heart on the right, or if you're on mobile, you can also use them there. Just check out the right side of the chat. You'll see that purple heart there. You can slap stickers like the one you see just above me, covering Amanda's face, and plenty of others. If you're a subscriber, you also get free access to a whole bunch of chibi versions for everyone in the party, created by Bay. So make sure, go over to Bay's Twitter at the Arms Dealer, ARMES, and give her some love for doing that stuff. Let's see. Part of our new Twitch channel rewards, as you may have seen here, is the big bullion package, which now is 1d4 times 10 bullion. So it's a lot. We got some stuff to go over here before we jump into the campaign. We use the D&D Beyond plugin too. Just mouse over the screen, you'll see D&D Beyond icon. You can take a closer look at some of the characters in our campaign, kind of get an idea of who they are, what classes they are. Speaking of, everyone hit level 9 from our previous session to this one. Is there anything in particular any of you guys want to share in terms of any cool things you got on level up?
I'm a wild magic sorcerer now, so I got shield, I got some tricks, some extra spells, I got an action point for free that I can do a daily as a daily. It's really neat. And that's all from level 1.
Nice.
Pretty good. I got a 4th level spell slots, and I got Dimension Door and Polymorph.
Nice.
Helpful, very helpful stuff.
The all my spells are at 5th level for my warlock stuff. I have a new spell I still haven't chosen. A new proficiency modifier, so somebody else I can talk to in my book, and poor Cassius can no longer sleep. He's an insomniac. He doesn't need to sleep anymore.
Boy.
Awesome.
I took the Warcaster feat. I'm a level 4 rogue.
Ooh.
Yeah. I figured he's pretty much a buffer. And now he's going to be a area of denial. Because he's got reach. He's got 10 foot of reach, so I can lock down like a giant area.
Nice.
Gorilla arms.
Nice.
Nice.
I step attack better now. Depending on the will save, we will find out.
Amanda, did you get any cool stuff?
So I got Arcane Jolt. So when I hit somebody with a magic weapon or cogwheel hits somebody, I can either do extra force damage or I can heal somebody.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
And I got 2 3rd level spells. Wait. Yeah. I got
Oh,
Aura
good.
Vitality. I don't know what I'm doing, guys. So basically, I heal people within a radius of me and conjure barrage.
Little fountain of HP.
Yeah.
Conjure barrage.
Yes.
I like to think you learned the aura vitality from your big friend. Big friend. From me.
Vip.
Yeah, Mr. Cogwheel.
No, what? I see no fairy healing anyone, so I'm just saying.
That's cool
It's
stuff.
mental healing. Makes you feel happy.
Vip,
Yes.
did you get anything fun?
I am now more proficient.
+1 to my proficiencies.
And all of this adventuring with my friends into hell and back has made me very scary.
I can now cast fear.
Nice.
Ooh.
Thank you so much for that resubscription, Ashley. I really appreciate that. Kevin,
I guess.
Monifa, did she get anything cool?
Took a level in Rogue, so I got expertise in my acrobatics and athletics.
Very
So
helpful.
Yeah.
You can never fail that now. Great. Fantastic.
Classic rogue
The
stuff.
D&D power creep. Here we go. Let's see. Let me load up Disintegrate on this next NPC. There we go. Okay.
Hey, that's a dex save. That'll never hit
Oh,
him.
fuck.
Never, ever.
Karma also has a plus 12 to, I believe it's deception. Yep, and a plus 10 to insight now.
I have
Raphael's
a
got
plus
a-
11 on
Raphael's got a
acrobatics.
plus 13 to keeping it real.
My
Um,
passive perception is now a 21.
holy
Yes.
shit.
I can almost see through walls. If only wall was not there.
That's like mom level. You know what someone's doing in the kitchen in the middle of the night.
Obie's always has a sandal in his hand, ready at any
He is in
moment.
the kitchen in the middle of the night. He's just eating.
Who has the karma coin right now?
That would be me.
can you please roll me a
Pass it
1d8,
here.
starting with
Give it
you?
to me.
8. I saw that it would be a 3.
Shit.
see.
A 3. With
One.
minus
Who is that?
insight.
2, 3. It goes to Raphael.
That's not me.
Yes, again, 2 weeks in a row.
But Raphael, karma is indeed a bitch. Thanks to
You
Queen Gore.
Bitch!
I need you to roll a 1d8 because it flips again.
It's
Come on,
okay.
Raph, give
I'm
it
just
to good
gonna
old
roll.
karma.
I'm just gonna roll a 1 and,
No, you're
and
not.
keep it. So.
Oh, God.
It is
Oh.
also a 3 I see in my future.
Yes.
Oh, okay, 3.
That's Monifa. No, wait.
I think it's me.
Let's see,
Oh,
hang on, yeah.
Cassius.
1, 2, 3. That goes to Cassius.
Oh.
Actually, hang on. 1, 2.
Start the stream over, guys. We can't count.
Let me see here.
We
Karma
use numbers
coin.
in D&D. Why would you need a count?
We'll say it goes to Cassius. Yeah, he gets it. I'm just seeing something. Okay. You get the karma coin, Cassius, so Obese, if you want to throw that out on the screen, he can grab that. Thank you so much. So before we jump into our main campaign, we have to go over a couple of investments, and then we'll jump into the story. And yes, Ashley, math is indeed hard. I don't like it. I refuse. It's a wonderment that I played D&D.
You don't have to worry about math. It adds it all up for you.
Just very basic math, which even then I'm bad at.
If you refuse, it makes it hard.
So last session we had a little bit of a shakeup because a letter coming in from the Gilderkins made it so that each of the 3 companies available for all of the players to invest in were up in the air in terms of the forecast. They were all question marks. No one knew what exactly was going to be the expected result of any of them. So everyone had to place their investments and essentially bets, kind of just guessing, going by gut feeling. So everyone pretty evenly distributed some bets across here, and we're just going to go across and figure out how each of those paid off. So first off, we have Mysticorp. It was expected to, who knows whether it did or not. We're about to find out because quite a few people put some investments on there. Out of a possible value of 10 over this past however many days, because this is more of a meta game that sort of takes place ethereally outside. The players are occasionally looking at the flip tables on sides of buildings and stuff, and at the whatever the stock market in Central Square of Halcyon would be while they make their bets outside of the actual role playing. What did it turn out to be? Was it high or low? It was an 8 out of 10.
Oh,
Everyone
wow.
doubled their bullion that they put into
Lucky
Mysticorp.
day for
Say,
OBs, though.
You don't. Wait, how much did he have? Wait.
He had 190 on that one.
Oh, look how much karma had on
Oh,
it.
that was my big one too.
Oh no.
Mhm.
Oh no.
Mario bees, old friend. You've been dethroned once again.
Next
We
up was
have
a
more
Mega
investments.
Acoustics. Mega Acoustics, yeah.
There are
Before
plenty
you move
more
on,
investments, Karma. Do not worry.
I was supposed to have 82 on Omega and 100 on Void. You got them switched up.
Oh no.
Sorry.
Hacks.
All right, that's gonna change some things really quickly. I gotta do some math in my head.
Okay, sorry.
Okay, you had 100 in Mysticorp, right?
Yeah, Mysticorp was 100, yeah.
You had 100 in Mysticorp, so I'm just gonna
82
do
in
this
Omega
secretly.
and- yeah.
You had 82 in Omega.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. I'm just gonna do this. Speaking of that
I'm gonna
math,
regret this, like, right now.
yeah, thanks for letting me know. I appreciate that.
Oh no.
Oh, Jason, don't say that.
And then you put a
Advocating.
solid 100 into Voidistries.
Yeah.
Baby cat, you were supposed to stick with me and get rich. What happened to that brilliant plan? When have I ever led you astray?
Okay. So that adjusts your total. There we go. Okay, so Mysticorp or Mega Acoustics up next with a possible value from 1 to 10. Did things turn out well for the players, or did their investments blow up in their faces? Out of a possible value of 1 to 10, the value was 6, which is good. Everyone increases their investments
Everywhere, profit everywhere. You
by
guys.
1.5.
Oh, it can't reach me. It can't reach me. That's...
Finally, there was voidistries. Again, another sort of just up in the air, unknown in terms of the forecast. So a couple people threw some money in there, just, you know, throwing up their arms and saying, why not? Out of a possible value of 1 through 10, voidistries, did they do well or did they not?
It didn't.
They got a 3 out of 10. Everyone's coin going into that one drops by 50%.
What a shame. What a true shame. If only Baby Cat followed my ways.
My coins, it hurts. My feelings too.
So are you doing the math over there, Amanda?
Yeah, I did the math.
So then you should be here at 403, correct?
That is not what I got. I got something worse, though.
What did you get?
Let's check this.
No, she got 403. Definitely got 403, right? Am I right, Amanda?
Yeah. I got
Seems
three.
right. You should keep it.
You
That's
got
right.
200 out of Mysticorp.
Yeah.
You got 1.5 out of Omega Acoustics.
Which is 123.
And then you got 50 out of Voidistries.
Yeah, that's 373.
Okay.
Right? I mean, it's late at night, so I don't know.
I hate math.
I wasn't listening.
Oh, pay
Alright.
attention.
Paying attention now. Do it again.
I like 403 better, though, so...
No, it's 373.
What can we
You're
do
right.
about that?
You're right. This is why we're never doing this game again after this campaign. I cannot be trusted with math.
Got a
So-
bunch of bullion packages whenever you're ready, Jason.
Yes, thank God for the chat to make up for my
got 'em.
potential mistakes. Next up, past poor kitty in last place is Vip with 430. Everyone else's, as I mentioned, I like go through it 3 times. So everyone should be accurate here. Just had to do some quick on the fly stuff with alloys. Speaking of, 437 for Monifa, putting her in 4th place, or 5th place rather.
It could be worse.
But yeah, not in last place at least. After her, and in 4th place at 450 bullion pieces is Raphael.
It's a good place for you, Ruff.
Keep gloating.
Followed by,
Pride
as
is a
always,
sin, you know.
a startling 3rd place at 534 pieces, Cassius. Coming in at 2nd place, close to the top, is Obese with 602. Meaning that up in the top is Karma with 712. Reclaiming her throne. At least for the time being. So that'll...
I mean, half of it the obese, so
This
that's
is true.
somewhere.
There was that time that you guys all split it up. So what does that mean for this week's forecast? You do not receive some weird wacky letter from the Gilderkins changing the game up. This time it is just straight random investing. We have Mysticorp expected to rise, Omega Acoustics expected to hold steady, and Voidistries expected to fall. So go ahead, before you assign your bullion, let's go over. Kevin, do you want to be my bullion package merchant to tell me who gets what?
Yep, we'll go one by one.
Sure.
So Bay did get that 20 that she
I've
rolled
given
already.
shit to her. She's in the lead.
from Anna a couple
All
days
right.
ago.
Anna. BB
She already rolled that. So our next one will be Alloy from Mama Bear. Thank you.
Oh, I need a roll.
D4. Ooh,
Oh, it's
10.
Yeah.
All right. Next, we have myself, Monifa, also from Mama Bear. Thank you.
Oh.
Nice.
Oh.
Next, also from Mama Bear, we got the VIP himself.
Raphael.
No.
Oh, from the bottom.
Bear, you are the best.
All right, Mama Bear got one next for obese.
Oh, hey, that's Bees. Thank you. I'm obese. That's what they call me.
Very good.
Oh,
Ooh. All right, next we got another one from Mama Bear for Cassius himself.
Oh.
Big three. All right. We got one from Mama Bear again for Miss Karma-Kun.
Mama Bear, you're so
She's in the
nice
lead.
to me.
Stop
You're so nice to me, Mama Bear. All right, let's see.
we
Oh.
Oh, that is too many. You should give those away.
Oh.
And next, our resident man of the cloth, Raphael, got one from Mama Bear as well.
Thank you. Thank you.
I always thought that was a
Accept your
euphemism.
tithe willingly.
Well, I mean, for Raph it is.
It was a euphemism for hiding your boner. A man of the cloth.
And let's see, next I've got another one from Mama Bear.
Alloy got a curio, correct?
Yeah, I was just gonna do the bullions first.
Let's just go through it all, just so I can take care of that. Give me a 1d10
Yeah,
roll,
speed it up.
please, Alloy.
Alloy got a curio.
1d10. 5.
All right, with your 5, you find yourself, as you were spending some time in the workshop doing some research, you come across a jagged silver shard on a leather cord. When held and activated, the curio pushes all adjacent creatures 30 feet away from you.
Ooh.
Nice.
You can keep that on you until you use it, at which point it is consumed and gone. Next up.
Next is that big bullion from Mama Bear again. So for myself,
Nice.
another 30. And then mark that complete. From Lazy Vengeance, the big VIP got a bullion package.
2 of them.
Oh, lazy.
2 of them, yeah. Well, 2d4, yeah.
Who else?
50 more pieces.
And then one last one again from Mama Bear for Little Miss Alloy.
10.
Oh.
Any bit counts. So now, thank you everyone in chat. Thank you, Mama Bear. Thank you, Lazy. Thank you, Anna. Thank you, everyone, for buying those.
Thank you.
Make sure and add those to your totals. And as always, at this point, let me know if you want more than 1 token. I'll give them to you. And let's play some bets.
I'll take 2, please.
Karma wants 2. There's your 2.
Thank you.
Please.
Obese wants 2. There's your 2. Who else?
3.
3 balls.
There you go, Raphael. Anybody else?
Please.
All right, 3 over here. Okay.
I'll
Yeah.
take 2, I guess.
There you go,
I'll
2.
take 2 as well.
All right. Monifa gets
I'll
2.
take- I'll take 2.
You'll take 2. There you go.
Let's
I'm sorry.
Hey.
Something funny. Have faith, my friend. Have faith.
The plan or
Where's
the
the hot?
plan.
Where's the hot hand?
Go ahead and place your bets. Throw them where you want. Matter of fact, while you guys do that, I'm going to run our intro. That way it'll give you some time to place. And then we'll come back, finalize placing your stock exchange investments this week, and then we'll roll some die to see who wants to give the intro. So we'll be right back.
Gotta keep the status quo.
All right. Is everyone placed where they want to be?
Yes.
Wait.
Yes.
Every time. Every time a
We
coward.
have to see who gets the
Going once.
I am confused.
Okay.
Going once.
Oh.
Going twice.
Eh?
Locked in. Okay. Let's give some dice rolls to see who wants to give the recap from last week.
Yeah. Don't.
Oh, Vip.
You guys are wasting your high
Don't
rolls early,
don't
man.
waste those high rolls.
It didn't bet me.
Ooh, Raphael's gonna pay for his crimes.
And my crimes? I have committed no crimes,
Never mind,
sir.
it's Raph.
Raphael, that means what happened last time on.
Devils in the details.
Oh, okay. Here, get me started. I know we did shopping last week because we are planning to go to the Abine Gate and sort of crash this planning party on what a bunch of these demons are doing for this vile coupling ritual. But the specifics past that, I forget.
You began last session with going to the marketplace to buy a couple disguises.
Yes.
And
Raphael got his hat and mask. It was a fez because it's the most evil of hats. I remember that vividly.
Yes, I do.
From there, you were met by a few envoys of the Resplendent to go meet with her with some interesting information for you all.
That's right, and we got attacked. We got attacked by those demons again. That is correct. I can take it from here. Yeah. With the Resplendent's help, we were able to defeat the, what are they called? Chasm? The big flies.
The Chasme demons. They look like big ass beetles.
God damn.
Yeah.
Mosquitoes.
The ones that keep stabbing me and Karma in the chest and sucking all our blood out. But luckily, the Resplendent was there. Pretty powerful, that Resplendent. So we defeated him, and then we went to the Dapper Devil to talk to Lam because we had heard that she had someone in her dungeon that was going to be important for our mission. But it turns out that Lam was that person. And she had just been, or rather, at the time, he had been warped and changed by the Abyss. And he is now Lam, which is interesting. And Lam doesn't seem to want to work with Raphael's plan, but he'll convince her. It'll happen.
Yeah, there may be some convincing that needs to be done. Thank you for that recap, Raphael. You can't buy other people bullion packages, babe.
What? It's not for me. Baby
Oh no
cat.
no!
You can't do that. That's against the rules.
I
But
appreciate the thought.
Bullion penalty.
we will no
Minus
penalties. No penalties. But she does get
Sam
one.
still got one.
Yeah, she does get one from
He still bought
Tisa.
me one.
So yeah,
Can I roll now?
Sorry.
Yeah, go ahead and get your D4. Just remind me after the stream to give you an extra 20. So that we're not jumping back and forth throughout the stream. So yes, Lam relayed to each of you that Malekith, the only surviving member of the original group of investors 25 years ago, was in fact still alive and not held prisoner within her sort of secret Scorching Quill headquarters underneath the Dapper Devil, but in fact was Lam herself. While she was Malekith, she was minted, and in male form, the soul went to the Abyss, and through the warping energies of the Abyss, gave him a new form, this time just being female. So, spending a number of years, close to a decade, working through the ranks of the fiends, building up a coalition of devils, found her way back here on Halcyon with the intent to get retribution against both the demons as well as the top heads of Bullionaire Bastion, including Dazel. With that information gained, each of you had begun to head out of the Dapper Devil, and that is where we will pick up. However, before each of you are able to leave, as you are sort of escorted by Lam up the stairs, back out of the secret office room of Lom herself, making your way through the quiet kitchen area. It's a little disquieting as you walk through and don't hear the sounds of dinner plates or anything, but as you're walking through the kitchen with a snap of Lom's fingers, you all again begin to hear the growing sound of the illusory customers here, mostly tieflings and fiend adjacent kind that are eating here as they continue their hush talk and fake foods in front of them. As you're all beginning to head out, and before you completely do, Lom says,
Oh, yeah. Hang on just a second. Give me a minute.
And Lom steps out for just a second, and through a set of double doors. There's a minute or two that passes, and she comes back in. And in her hands is a box that she opens up, made of wood, and pulling out, holding on to the top of it, she pulls out what looks like a censer, and she holds it in front of you all, and she says,
This is this little gift that the curator wanted to give you all.
Ah, yes. This is the thing that we will use to trap the soul of the Sheen, correct?
The Censer of Lost Souls is what I was told.
That's quite a title.
As Lom begins to hand it over, you see this round silverish ball with a number of grooves scribed through it, ending in these kind of holes, as well as 3 tiny chains that clip to it and extend up into a ring that can be held. A strange, almost vaporous, subtle smoke or mist pours out of each of the holes, and whoever takes it receives the Censer of Lost Souls.
Ooh,
I shall take it.
that is cool.
I feel like it was made for Raph.
It is. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. What? Couldn't hear you.
No, I was saying I feel like it was made for you. You should take it.
Yeah.
It is my charge to rescue my ancestor. After all, I think to myself and don't say aloud in front of Lom.
Creature reduced to 0 hit points gives you the opportunity to try and make a save. If it fails, its soul is pulled into the censer.
Wicked.
Can hold more than 1 soul.
Oh,
Sick.
that is cool.
You can also expend one of the souls inside, destroying it to have it sort of absorbed into your form, the life energies of the soul, giving you some temporary hit points. However, if you're not careful, the soul may find a new body. So be careful how you use it.
I think it is very important that I take this item.
You will find that under your party belongings in the journal if you ever need to take a peek at that.
I trusted no one else to use this properly.
So wait, since I don't have a soul right now, could we just like catch another one in there and then I could just take that one and put it in me?
But then you won't be you.
Yeah, I don't think that's how it works.
We could try. I'm willing to try. I'm willing to sacrifice cash to try this.
We're not
Or
going
you
to be
can.
doing soul necromancy.
We can try it.
I mean,
It's fine.
Lom
The
just
boss
says,
no.
I wouldn't suggest it, but if you're trying to play around, yeah, give a soul that's probably already trapped in their new body.
Right.
No.
All right, now get out of my place. I got business to do.
Bye, Lom.
And you never heard
Takes
a
a
word of
photo
what I
now.
told you about.
Heard what?
Of what?
What?
Exactly.
Silly Lom.
We're good
Monique
at
grabs a bottle on the way out.
Like you just fucking own the place, just right off the shelf. Oh man.
Thank you, Lom, darling.
Taking my act. Cat.
you all begin to
People know
exit
where the winner is.
back onto the city streets of Lux. It is about this time that searching for you and just so happens to find you because I just want to get her in the party. is Alloy, who comes up.
Ah,
Alloy, you spent some time separated from the party doing a bit of research So roleplay wise, you guys could of course share what you found out. On your end, Alloy, you actually, because of your background that you chose for your character, spent a little bit of time trying to figure out the exact layout of a place like the Abine Gate that the players are going to be eventually going to, and using your structural knowledge as well as the various blueprints you have in your workshop. When you reach the Abine Gate, any of the doors or rooms that you want to go up to and sort of, if any of you are wondering what's on the other side and want to make any checks, any of your investigation checks, Alloy, to see where a room or area may lead to are going to have advantage. So before even just sticking your head in, Alloy may be able to be like, oh, that's just the bathrooms behind that door. Or that's probably where we need to go over there. So
That's good.
She,
Dear daughter, always coming in when we need her.
We're very good at
Well-
this. Remind me after this. You may have job.
So then, we have our invites. We have a guess at the password, but we still don't know it for a fact. So we may have to do some schmoozing at this party.
Yes, and we all definitely have to be in a disguise.
Yes,
For
that's
sure.
right. Yeah, Lam was recommending.
Yes.
Well, I have mine.
Yes, I was confused by this. Did we not think that the demons could see through the disguise? Remind me again why I'm confused.
Well, it is not an illusion if we are just wearing a mask, right? They don't have X-ray vision.
Oh, excellent. Yes. I made too much of a mountain of molehill.
I mean, maybe they do have X-ray vision. These could be all entirely new demons, the likes of which we've never seen.
Then I will shave everywhere.
Please.
Why
no
don't we
more
just make
detail.
you into a Goliath or something? Raphael, I can see horns on you.
I believe it or not, I already searched for horns and couldn't find any.
Wait,
It's okay, I have a fez. and a mask.
Raphael
Raphael
is
has
now-
like one of those like Venetian masks. It's like Venetian like devil masks with upturned teeth and stuff.
That's cool. All right.
out of character, can somebody remind me what demons can do? Can they see invisibility or something?
Well, I know from personal experience that some fiends can see invisible things. Lom was able to see my scrying sensor when I tried spying on her, for example.
It's definitely possible.
It's not like a racial ability that all demons share, but depending on the skill level of and power of certain demons, it all depends.
So, okay, we all have disguise kits of sorts.
I still need to find the disguise.
Who? You?
Yes, I did not understand. I did not understand. I understand the concept now, and I will go find a fez, the most evil hat.
That's right. We could come together in our fezzes. We'd be matching.
We need to do something with your faces too, just to be on the safe side.
Yes, and a mask. I will find a devil mask. I will find a different thing from a devil mask.
Also, I mean, we can. A bunch of us. I got a disguise kit to help you with any makeup if you need. Make you look like a totally different person.
Could you make me look like a tiger?
I bet I could.
Why?
It's not the circus.
I always thought I would look good with stripes. We will think about these. The disguise kit is good.
I'm assuming you guys relay to Alloy everything that's happened with you over the past couple hours.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we already did that off screen.
Yeah.
It cut to commercial and we did that.
Okay, just for anyone watching, they fill Alloy in. The only thing I want to mention is, if it helps, when you spoke to the Resplendent and relayed what you're planning to do, she did share with you that from her experiences converting a few of the actual guild members themselves, this guild of demons, that she noted that typically the makeup of the guild is cambions, and I'll post this in the chat, cambions, succubi / incubi, rakshasa, and another creature called the Marezi. I may be mispronouncing that, but I'll slap it here in the chat for you.
Can I do like a general like religion check to see if we know any relevant information about them?
Sure, absolutely.
Can I do a history check while he does a religion?
Sure. Let me know if you want to learn anything specific too.
16. I mean, I think I would want to look out for like general like passive things they could do. Like I could probably guess that succubi are pretty charming, that sort of thing, you know.
So yeah, with your religion check, Raphael, all of these specific demons ring out in common in the fact that they can all, in some form or another, take on the visual appearance of something else, which would lead you to believe the perfect type of candidate to kind of seed themselves out throughout the city without taking any notice.
That's interesting. That does at least imply that some of them can't see through magical disguises. I tell the rest of the group. I'm still going to stick with my devil mask.
With your history check, Karma, you know that while many of these races are not interestingly enough, many of these races are not demons per se, but rather just fiends in general. So they've likely just decided to ally themselves with the demon kind over the devils. Probably deciding who they think is going to be the stronger out of the two.
Okay.
Cassius 16, what was that for?
Same, just general history on them, on the demons in general.
With that history check, you've heard, kind of studying things that are undead and properties like that, just kind of suffering from the current condition you're in, Cassius. The Marezi demon rings out to you specifically. This one similarly can take the form of others, but its method of doing so is much more sinister than the others. Instead of just using some type of magical means to snap their fingers and change, they take on the form of any medium humanoid creature that they have eaten.
Oh, God.
That makes me shake in my very large boots.
They stay that way for several days, each day continuing to gradually decay until they need to find a new form.
That's sick.
Oh.
And then Obese, with your history check on Rakshasa, was there anything specific or just general information?
Yeah, same kind of, like, I guess he would be more concerned with, like, their strengths and weaknesses.
With your history check, you know that Rakshasa are obviously stronger than the standard human, but they're not necessarily known for their strength. In fact, they typically do not engage in fighting. They rather use their extensive magical abilities to manipulate others, and if need be, even shift them to an entirely other plane. With a single touch, they could just as easily shift someone to the plane of water, where they would likely just immediately die. If they do need to get into combat, you know that if they use their claws, there is a nasty curse that can take effect if they are to connect and hit you.
It's okay. Their hands are backwards. They'll never hit you with their claws. It's fine.
I feel like this all kind of is in keeping. Like, they keep on breaking the laws of Celestian. Like, they keep sending people to planes that they do not need to be, and we have to rescue them. It is mess. I hate the Rakshas.
I mean, that's a pretty high check. You would also get the sense that they also have somewhat unique to them, or at the very least, not something you've heard of many of creatures having. They have a limited amount of complete magical immunity.
Oh.
This means that some spells just straight up do not affect them if they don't want them to.
They are very good at not being in the fights they don't want to be in. Be careful.
No fighting.
No fighting.
Right. Not stupid.
You have started all the fights.
He says,
all one of them.
All of the fights is all of the fights.
Would be all of them.
scratching at the hole in his chest.
We would have had those demons no problem if they hadn't had reinforcements.
If only they had followed the plan.
Karma on the sideline. Yeah, fuck. Yeah, do it. First blood. Get it. Get it.
No, we're going to be in the lion's den. One doesn't throw stones while in the lion's den. I'm pretty sure that's how the metaphor goes.
Says the guy holding the stones.
Listen, I'm going to leave my lantern at home even. That shows a level of restraint that I think you could all respect.
This is the point.
yes.
I think we should all leave our lanterns at home. Yes, the lanterns of the past do not
Is that a
melt our will.
metaphor?
The boss is making good metaphor that we leave our lanterns at home. This we do. I do not understand your metaphor.
He's
Raphael
100%
pulls out his lantern.
Oh, lantern.
Yes.
OBs, don't worry. We're going into a lion's den and we're bringing a tiger. We're totally fine. You'll be fine.
Oh, that's why you wanted the stripes. I see. Makes sense. Well
It
then,
was lucky guess, really, but it works.
if anyone asks who I am, I'm just going to tell them I'm an angel hunter.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh yeah. Okay. Angel Hunter. What's your name? Are we gonna use our real
Faust.
name?
We've already
Oh
been
yeah,
over this.
Faust. Faust the Angel Hunter.
Mm-hmm.
Monifa.
What would be a good pseudonym? Come back to me.
Okay.
We all need an alibi.
I am the angel hunter's pet. I am very fearsome. I
Are
have
you
not a name.
Are you really doing like a pet thing? Is this like a fetish
Well, I don't
thing?
mean
I'm
like
not-
pet. I mean like I am your bodyguard. I have to be attached to you in some way. Don't make pet weird, okay?
All right.
I just
listen.
mean
It's the
We
common
help-
barrier. It's the common
help
barrier.
you. Well, maybe like you feed me or something.
This is not getting any better. This is not getting any better.
You're my assistant. How about that?
Yes.
It gets
All
really
right,
hairy.
yes.
You can just spread your wings and say you ripped him off an angel. It'll be perfect. They'll totally believe you.
I'm not going to show my wings in there. Are you kidding me? It's just asking to die.
How about you, Cassius?
Well, that's 100% easy. I'm a talent agent. I'm actually seeking out new investments for the local facilities, and I'm not as inclined to do these things. That's why I brought my representative, Mr. Piv Maxworth.
Oh Lord.
That works, but I feel like I'm gonna get skewered and killed. Can Feyfo go in here? Because if not, I gotta dress up like an imp or something.
Oh, that's a good idea. Be an imp.
Yeah, that works.
So
Oh
who,
my
who needs a
God.
familiar?
It fits you.
Toe
better.
Beans,
Sit on my
you're a
shoulder.
succubus and I'm your imp, right? That's the way this goes.
Does that mean I get to order you around?
Yeah, that's standard operating procedure. We do that already, so yes.
I could do that.
Okay. Glad we're on the same page.
So this is a king thing then, right?
It is because
When is it not?
It is called the ritual of vile coupling. I'm just saying.
We're playing a game that
That's it.
involves dungeons. I mean, I don't really know what else to say.
All right.
Masters.
Well, tough is an identity ready. Let's hear it. Alloy? Karma?
Oh, I'm probably just. I mean, I don't know what kind of demon I could be. But I haven't thought about it yet. I'm kind of like on the fly kind of girl, but let me think about it right now.
Why don't you work with me?
Okay, I'm listening. What do you do? Oh, you just told me what you did. I don't like that. That seems a little. It seems a little. I don't know. A little. What was your name again? Maxworth? What
No,
was
I was referring to Vip. I mean, I can just go by my normal name. No one knows who the hell Donovan was.
Oh yeah. Well, Donovan's such a pretty name. But... All right. I'll work with you, I guess.
I mean, if it comes down to it, and anybody does recognize the name, they'd know where I worked before anyways. It'd be easy.
Do not like this plan.
No, you should be we're gonna dress you up so you're not recognizable. I'll call you Donovan. How about something a little safer? Like,
I trust you. You pick a name then.
Yeah, we'll just make it into maybe like a big burly looking angry demon, and we'll call you
Steve. I heard that's a terrifying name.
Steve. Yeah, Steve's a good name for you.
Listen, I understand if this is insensitive, but you're both tiefling already. Do you need that much of a disguise? Surely there'll be other tieflings there.
Yeah, okay.
Carmen,
but
can you hear that? Resplendent is talking to us. Oh, sorry, Raph.
Raphael, just because we have horns and tails doesn't mean we go in there and we fit right in. And they'll still know our faces. We gotta disguise her.
I mean, sure.
He has a point.
I'll wear something skimpy and call myself, I don't know.
How's that different from normal?
Are you trying to start a fight with me? Right before we're trying to do something serious right now.
No, look at the time. Look at the time. I think I need to get some rest before we begin this venture. I've already done my shopping. I have my holy water. I have my disguise. I will take my leave shortly while you're all doing the rest of your shopping.
Yeah, Karma, let's go get some clothes or something. I don't want to wear the same thing. I don't want to
Alloy, come with us. We'll make you up too.
You should.
Fit in.
Okay, I'll go.
Yeah, the husband and wife tieflings and their pet little daughter Rakshasha Aloy.
Oh, little daughter Rakshas.
Well, I have an idea, but I'm still working on it.
Okay.
We'll see. By the
Turn
way,
into Mr. Carmen.
do I get a long rest? Surely I've gotten a long rest.
I think we all do.
We do have 24 hours before.
Yeah, there's still like 20 hours left. So if you guys want to take a long rest in between here and then sure.
Yeah, before we get all disguised up.
Is there a fine clothes vendor? Because
Yes.
I'm
This is
checking my
Halcyon.
wardrobe.
The finest
And I
clothes
only-
are sold here.
I only have clothes with armor plates on them, so I need something different.
Clothing. I don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, we'll get
have-
clothes for everyone.
We have all noticed, Monica. Monifa.
It's a good name, Monica.
It's a different cat.
Okay, yeah. So we'll I mean,
I
I'm assuming the disguise kit is probably gonna be enough. I already have like different clothes in my pack. I specifically bought before the campaign, so just in case.
People besides Karma using a disguise kit? Just you
think Vip would
I
have
have one
to.
help.
Can I buy extra ones and apply them to the character?
Sure.
Do we need more than one?
I would
Push it
love
with
to
them
do that.
well.
They're just like tools, though, the disguise kit, right? I don't think they're...
Wigs. It comes with wigs and stuff like that.
Take
Right.
a look. Pouch of cosmetics, hair dye, and small props that lets you create disguises that change your physical appearance.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So yes, go ahead, Karma. Well, let me say this first. Is everyone going to just kind of go back to their residences, get a long rest and heal up, get your stuff back first? Is that what's happening?
Yeah.
Yes, I will go and buy clothes.
Okay.
And then we will meet up and do face paints and get ready for the parties.
So everyone spends a little bit of time having kind of put their hands in the center and, kind of all agreed. And each of you head back to your residences to get yourselves a long rest. So if you need... Oh, go ahead.
No, I just want to make sure where we were meeting after. You all can come to my apartment if you choose.
It's a good place to start.
We have enough space.
Works
So,
well enough.
With that settled, you each go back to your places, get your 8 hours in, the long rests. So make sure, and if you were missing any spell slots, you of course have those back, etc. And after the 8 hours, you all pull yourselves from your sleep. Some of you may spend a quick little jaunt over to the marketplace to buy any other items that you need, fine clothing, anything else. The marketplace, as always, is busy, and you have to kind of push through people to get where you need to go, but you are able to buy whatever you'd like from that marketplace listing. Afterwards, you all find yourselves meeting back up 9 or so hours later with a couple hours to spare over in Halcyon Heights, several floors up in one of the larger, more vertical buildings, entering into the condo of Monifa and Alloy.
Hey.
Welcome. Come on in.
All right. Step up.
I've got all the makeup you may need.
Yes. Let's get ready for this shit.
All right, Obies, come over here.
Oh boy. I am so excited. I was thinking like I would have like the cool sweeping back hairs and the tiger eyes and this.
Are you guys applying a disguise kit to OBs?
Yeah.
Yes, I'm giving him his stripes and whatever else he wants.
So one of you, if you are proficient with that disguise kit, give me a check with your proficiency, but using a skill that would make sense to use with the disguise kit.
Does guidance work with this? Ability check? Yeah, that would work.
Yep.
I guess.
So you take that as well.
Would I be able to help or aid?
Well,
Sure.
I mean, well, what are you gonna have it advantaged?
Well, I only have a D4 for you.
Well,
Unless you already have advantage on it. Okay.
with my rules, it'll give you advantage if you're trained.
Yeah,
Okay.
I
got you.
Would deception, I guess, be good? Would
Yeah,
work,
that works. You're
Ooh.
trying to dress someone up to something they don't look like typically.
Oh my! Hit the D4. The purple button right above it. Yes,
And
18s.
Thank goodness for being trained in that disguise kit. So what do you make up OBs as?
Obies, go ahead.
I am a medium scary tiger that people are medium afraid to be around, and I have... Boss, do I have fine clothes or aristocratic clothes?
I don't know.
Well,
Fine.
I mean-
I have fine clothes, so I guess we should match.
Fine clothes, because this is, once in a lifetime thing. We don't want to overdo it, I guess.
If we do overdo it, it really will be a once in a lifetime thing.
Freeze frame.
Why did you get really still all of a sudden? What's going on?
Oh no, I don't know.
Who else?
All right. Yes, fine clothes.
I have 18 disguise. Excellent. Good work, Kitty.
It's not my first time.
I don't know how to respond to that. I am going to move on.
I think me and Cassius should kind of do the opposite. Like Cassius put this wig on, this long flowy wig. You look good with long hair. I'm gonna put the short wig on. Try to change our facial features a little bit.
So do you each want to try and use your disguise kits to apply it to yourselves?
Sure. And I do, though there's demons that can see through some illusions. I want to change the color from red to like a bluish. So I'm like the opposite of what I usually...
From hot to cold, okay.
From hot to cold.
Go ahead and give me a skill check. Something that you would find associated with a disguise kit. A deception was a good one for Monifa. If you are if you're trained with a disguise kit, you get advantage on the roll.
Oh, I can help you then.
Oh.
You want me to do it for you? Oh, you rolled well enough. Never mind.
Help Cassius, help my boy.
I'm trained in it, and I'm pretty
Oh,
good in
shit.
deception.
Oh,
If you
okay.
want to. I'll do the roughly the same. I'll do what she said. I'll just add a wig and make my hair look a little bit longer, but I'll use disguise self when we get closer there, just to help like bring some color back to me. So instead of
Yeah.
like,
From cold to
Guardian,
hot.
just be like more of a red color.
Mhm.
Sure. Makes sense.
And
Can
also
anyone
try to
change the
cover up
color?
my hand, even though I'll try to get just like some long gloves to put on it or long sleeves or something.
Yeah, fancy long gloves.
Give me a check. Okay, all right. You guys feel pretty sufficiently disguised, with a little bit of accented magic to apply. Anybody else?
One imp makeup job.
All right. Cut
Please.
here.
Yep. You know what you're doing here with this, right?
Yes. Of
Okay.
course.
Monifa, you spend 20-30 minutes dressing up Vip. He looks like a cute little imp.
And I rummage through a random closet and I pull out like a this might help with disguise. I pull out like a neck manacle with a chain hanging off of it.
You just had this laying around, huh?
Well, you know, if the mood strikes.
It's from the special drawer.
See me later.
This,
No.
Obese is looking at it. This would not stop someone if they wanted to get away. I do not understand why you would
Point.
use.
That's not the point.
I don't.
These are not
What is
swords.
That is,
What is the
That
point of a
is-
manacle if it can't confine someone?
Let's move on
That
from
is-
this. Y'all
I-
don't need to know. It's
These aren't-
I'll be giving a tutorial class on answering all these questions when we live. So make sure I live so you can get this information, okay?
Ah, a fair deal.
why is there pink fur on?
No, there's no pink fur.
These aren't clubs. I think, yeah, we got your disguise, Raphael. You're doing the whole face mask thing, as well as some
Fez, don't
clothing.
forget the fez.
And the fez, yep. And Alloy, are you dressing up as anything specific?
Boy looks regular right now, except she's wearing like a big, like oversized coat.
Okay. All right.
fuzz coat.
Interesting. What color is it?
Black.
Okay. I just like picture you like arms at your sides, like wobbling. I'm ready.
Oh, snap! I
Alloy's
found-
gonna.
Oh. And she put a fake mustache on Sarkog.
Are you bringing? That's another good question. Are you bringing both Sparky and Sir Cogwheel? How's that working?
Can I put Sparky in my pocket?
Yes, you can absolutely hide
a
Sparky.
bag. Yeah, he's hidden.
But Sir Cogwheel is going to be out and coming with you, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to add him. Alloy's going to do like the Matrix thing where like you guys get caught and she's just going to flip up her big coat and it's just full of weapons.
That'd be awesome.
All right. Everyone looks sufficiently, at least to everyone's eyes here, disguised and made up to look something very different from their normal selves. Alloy doesn't look too dressed up, however, she is sporting a very big coat.
Do I know how long it'll take us to get to the club?
Not long, probably like 20 or so minutes.
Yeah, she's just chilling in her coat.
In fact, that area that you guys were surveilling the previous night next to the brewery that you were at was in fact the Abine Gate with the speakeasy grill and the steel door in the alley that had no handle to it.
We had a feeling.
So, with most preparations, at least in terms of appearance, handled, everyone relaxing in Monifa's high-rise abode, what would you like to do?
How far away are we from the party? Like, not distance, time.
Probably another handful of hours, 3, 4.
Okay. I'm gonna cast non-detection on myself.
Nice. Non-detection does what?
I put it in the chat.
Oh, yeah, let me take a look at that.
Oh, it costs 25 gold. Here, let me subtract that from my...
Where are you gonna get that from?
Oh, let me just... Raphael pours open a backpack full of gold bullion on the table. There we are. 25 gold.
I think it is tradition where we come from to have a toast before we go out. We called it the pergama. Please, join.
Must be a foreign tradition, I think.
It is. Salute to all of us. May the stars guide our path, and may they continue to shine.
And don't
Amen.
die.
And also, let's pass out the buffs. Let's find out. Eyes of Night. 3 of you get the dark visions. Let's go for the boss, the mummy cat, and 300 feet.
Oh, well, sure, yeah. Okay.
And the karma, and we will do the psychic whispers. For 4 of you, we will go for again the boss, and we will go for Cassius, and we will go for baby cat, and Vip, get in here, bud. And Vip, he pulls you in close. He says, "I've seen some shit in your future, bud. Just be careful." You have advantage on initiative rolls.
Thank you.
Yeah.
He's just pulling. This is being.
Vip. It's very dangerous.
I know.
Why are you poking me? Stop it.
I can't.
Let him go, you big ass.
Everyone. He lets you go. Everyone, let mark the roughs and be on the way.
Very good.
40
You
gold.
can keep going, it's fine.
Almost died.
Are we changing names, or is it just...
Oh, we're changing names. We're not using none of our real names.
What are we all calling each other?
Let's see. Raphael's Faust. I'll be Ava. My husband will be... What are you, honey? Cash?
Mansoor.
Mansoor.
You can call me Sekhmet.
These are all very hard names to remember.
These are quite hard.
You are making this all very...
All right. Listen, let's all just walk up separately, and we'll learn each other's names at the party. It'll help us blend in.
Yeah.
Yes, Faust is right. He and me. Never mind. I can't do that joke.
Yes, thank you. You are correct. My assistant, whose name is...
That's what I was trying to launch into, like an hour-long name. Let's just go with the Zebo. It makes easy.
Zebo.
Zebo.
Zebo the tiger.
You know,
what? It's a serious name. Why you laugh?
It's a pretty good name for a tiger. I'm not going to lie. Zebo.
Zebo the tiger man.
Zebo the tiger man.
What? Why you laugh at tiger name?
See, if I was an imp, I think Pip would be a good imp name. Pip the imp.
Pip the imp. How's my imp voice sound? Ready? Hi, I'm Pip the imp.
I just
Is
pull
that
on
good?
the chain.
Fucking nailed it.
It didn't sound different, but at the end it does sound different.
God, help. Stop.
Quite a surname.
Let go.
That sounds familiar again.
Let go.
All right.
But I still have a
Alright.
hold on the end.
45.
I think we're ready.
Before we go, Raphael, sign my book if you haven't. I have an extra.
Very well, although I am still wary of this, even though...
First.
Yes,
First.
very well. I'll sign it. I'll sign it.
Oh.
Shouldn't have done that.
Message, just saying.
Why? What? Joaquin is neutral.
But it's cash. Look at his hand.
Is cash. I write something in my notebook.
She thinks I'm a vampire.
I thought you were a vampire.
You're not a vampire?
Oh, no, don't be ridiculous. He's clearly some sort of zombie or ghoul.
Oh no, he was eating his food coin. How would he be a zombie?
Been eating
Vamp is definitely
anything.
the
I'd
goal.
have to survive as a zombie.
Really quick, we're gonna have to talk to some demons, and that involves a sort of charisma. So be ready for that. I'm definitely gonna try to get some passwords out of someone. But
You have the ability to weaken one's defenses against magic, do you not?
a little.
I think that's your bardic inspiration, but I couldn't
Yeah,
remember which bard you were.
It's against a. Oh shit! Against a skill check. Let me see.
No, that's me. I do skill checks.
Shit, why do I always think I have kind of?
I don't know.
It's a good one. It's unsettling word.
Yeah, your saving throws, I'm everything else.
Yeah,
I debuff
saving
everything
throws.
else.
Saving throws. Good.
Could come in handy. I do
Yes.
have spells to accommodate that.
Excellent. So, stick around my area, I suppose.
We'll be around. I'm sure it won't be a big thing.
Huh.
We have to keep it quiet after all, you know? It's a secret thing.
We will be
Right.
telepathically connected if you find someone that maybe you need help with. I am Obese. Obese is,
We should,
how you say, Spy Master. He tells everyone.
Okay, Spy Master, we should all keep out for, others. Possibly read thoughts. A surface level, granted,
Oh.
but still.
This is a good point.
Indeed.
Well,
I have no defenses against that, but we'll keep an eye out.
I guess it's the best we can do.
All right.
Jason, unless I mention otherwise, I'm just going to constantly be walking around with my at-will detect magic on in this place.
Sure.
30 feet of me outlines magical stuff, tells me what school it is. That's all.
Okay.
So, are we ready?
Think so.
Step 1, get the password. Step 2, get the password, go inside. Step 3, don't get caught.
Profit.
Step 4, get information. Step 5, leave safely. Profit.
Profit.
Indeed.
Yes.
All right.
Actually, it's a good point. I was so concerned with getting in, I forgot why we are going in.
We need to figure out what this ritual of vile coupling is all
The
about.
coupling, yes, I forget about the couplings. Yes, of course.
All right.
Well then,
Remember those 5 easy steps, and we're good.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Please, no
Of
bad
course.
feelings.
Everything we do is dangerous. We've literally been to hell and back already.
yes, we have.
This is
Ooh.
nothing. This is just a-
something.
It's just
With
a
this-
gala full with sinners, that's all.
It's
There's
full
many
of
things
demons.
that are here. We're still.
Party.
Sorry, everybody was talking. I didn't do any of that.
Yeah. Well then, let's go.
Well,
Does everyone head out?
Yes.
You all head out of Monifa's high-rise condo, entering through the hallways, the bright sun peering in through any of the windows or sliding glass doors. You all take one of the magical platform/elevators down to the bottom level, and making your way through Halcyon's topside city streets, find yourselves at one of the platforms, the turnabouts that will take you from the topside down to Lux as the large circular platform begins to descend, passing through the center of Halcyon itself and bringing you over down into the Lux area. As you find yourselves now stepping out of the turnabout on the underside of Halcyon, on Lux now, you begin to make your treks back towards the area that you previously sort of like surveilled and kind of did your stakeout before. This time knowing that with 6 invitations in hand, you all have the opportunity to, at the very least, likely enter the Abine Gate to get yourselves inside. From there, you are unsure how to get the password, but hopefully will be able to find some means of doing so. You continue to shift through the alleyways and eventually find yourselves coming up to the familiar area that you saw before. In one of the less visited alleyways, not too far away from that tavern/brewery, is a lone steel door on one of the streets less visited.
Right before we get to the door, Alloy's gonna say, "Hold on," and she's
She
gonna
gets her
cast.
guns.
She's gonna cast.
Cast intimidate.
She's gonna cast alter self,
Mm-hmm.
and she's gonna grow these horns and this long hair.
Oh, okay.
Yes, baby cat.
And she's gonna take off her coat. And she's got a really low cut top. And like a little fur shawl.
Wait a minute, wait.
Yeah.
You know what? I love it. I love it's a good look.
She doesn't look exactly like Karma. She's purple. She's not red. She didn't go all the way, but she's like a mini Karma.
I love it.
I worry that you are a impure influence on the girl, Karma.
Did you raid my closet, Alloy? Oh,
You look like a charity or a chastity. I love it. I love
I
it.
can go with charity.
Charity.
Okay,
With that,
she's ready.
up ahead as Alloy takes on her club-ready form, about 30 so feet out in this narrow alleyway, you can see the steel door with no handle and the speakeasy grill on it. What do you all do?
I think we shouldn't go in a group. We should space out when we arrive.
But where are we? So what do we think the password is, and who's gonna try it first?
We don't have the password. We're going in, and then we have to get the password once we're in.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
just stand there and look like you will.
How are we gonna get through the door then if they ask?
Watch me. I want to try it first.
But wait, before you go, here, take a whoop, and Obese traces a symbol above your head. You've got a charisma.
Is this the bird thing where I got the?
Yeah.
I got
Gotta-
a.
Out of character, you know
It's a-
that you're
it's a-
in.
Charisma
ahead.
checks.
Ah,
Advantage on charisma
okay, thank you.
checks.
Out of character, you all know that your invitations is what buys you entrance
yeah.
into the Abine
Okay.
Gate.
All right. I'm gonna walk up to the door.
You walk up to the door and stand in front of it.
I'll do a little blip on the door.
With that, the grill shifts open. 2 red glowing eyes peer out from the darkness within. You can hear behind the thick stone walls surrounding this area and the door itself the muffled sound of music coming from behind. The eyes stare, eyeing you for just a second before saying, "Invitations?"
It's gonna. Karma is gonna pull her invitation out of her cleavage and show him. And then put it back.
There is a finger that pushes out from the grill and almost kind of runs towards it as if asking for your invitation.
Oh, you okay? I'll give it to him then.
The fingers snap close around it. These reddish, almost discolored fingers that pulls the invitation inside. There is a loud shifting sound, almost as if a handle or lever turning, and the door opens just far enough for you to enter inside, Karma.
I will slip on in.
The door closes behind Karma. The rest of you stand outside in the alleyway.
Give Karma a quick. Oh, I don't. Never mind. I was gonna say a quickly message her, but she was just saying we shouldn't do that.
Let's go, Zebo.
Zebo, that is me. Aha, let's go.
Oh my god. All right. I say a small silent prayer to Valor just to go smoothly. And I walk to the door and I knock on it.
As you knock, similarly to the experience of Karma, the grill shifts open. Two beady red eyes stare towards both of you. Invitations.
I produce mine. Go ahead, Zebo.
Here.
There is a grab as you put them up to the door slit and they're pulled inside. The grill closes with a snap and you hear the shifting of the large metal door begin to open and allow you entrance inside. Both of you step through, the door closes.
Yep.
All right, Pip, let's go. I grab your chain and start walking.
Yeah.
Knock on the door.
Similarly, the slit opens. Invitations.
I pull both the invitations for me and Pip out of my little clutch. Hand it up.
Long, fingernailed fingers snip each invitation, pulling them in before the sound of the creaking door pushing open. A sight of multicolored looking lights shifting around in a room behind the door can be seen as you step through and the door closes behind you.
Well, you'll go next.
Oh, go ahead.
Or what did we decide my name was?
Charity?
Charity. Her heels like click as she walks towards the door. She also pulls it out of her cleavage, which is like a little bit too big. Like she overdid it with like a little.
Sorts that.
The speakeasy girl bouncer, as you can guess, kind of snips at the invitation, pulling it inside, and you Cassius watch as the door creaks open and Alloy in her high heels and boobs that are a little too big for her kind of pushes in between the open doorway inside before it closes.
She's got the anime physics on her character.
They're made of water.
I'll wait a few minutes and then follow suit.
And Cogwheel was with me. So
Cogwheel, yeah. There's a second where they eye Cogwheel before realizing that he's probably just some type of automaton. Cassie, as you step up to the door, knock. There's a shift. Two eyes stare your way. Invitation.
Just pull it out of my pocket and hand it to him.
There's a snipping that grabs it between clutched or pinched between two fingers that pulls it through the slit. The grill snaps shut, and you hear the sound of the door open, allowing you entrance, and you step inside. As you step inside, Cassius, you being the last to enter, you look around, and I will change the maps here and tell you what you see. Hang on just a second here.
Where's the map? Where's the map? Where's the map? Oh.
Oh, fancy.
Really cool.
Do not let them touch your eyes. Ugh.
This is wild.
Cool.
As the door shuts behind you, Cassius, as sort of an explanation for each of you as you entered, a thin layer of mist roils around in the area here as you find yourself standing in a large, open room. A number of humanoid creatures around. Interestingly enough, although some of them look like tieflings, none of them outrightly look like demons. You see a lot of elves, tabaxi, tiefling, dwarves, sort of the standard makeup of some of the larger population of races that make up Halcyon here. Dancing go ahead.
I immediately psychically message Obese and tell Karma that I told her so.
Okay, I will. He doesn't. He just dances.
Raphael just like Karma just sees Raphael looking like smug and smiling at her across the room.
A large contingent of the humanoids in the center of the room are dancing to a pulse-pounding music that fills your ears. Colored rays of light shoot out from a balcony above, hitting a large rotating crystalline chandelier floating above your heads, the lights refracting and moving across the dance floor. The air here is warm, and you can get the smell of sweat as you enter. You notice
until the last sentence.
You notice to your right what looks like a bar, a dwarven bartender passing a cocktail to a patron. Over on the left side, you see a set of stairs that seem to lead up to a second floor. A few tables with patrons sitting at them directly to your left. A curtain that appears to lead into a narrow hallway underneath the balcony, just directly ahead of each of you from the entrance. And several doors that dot the area around here. So I know sometimes when I use the dynamic lighting that it's a little difficult to tell where the doors are. So everywhere where there's an icon of a lock, that means on that space there's a door leading to another room, just to help you out.
Yeah.
The first thing that Karma's gonna do to make her life easier is simply sit at the bar.
You sit at the bar, a tiefling next to you just taking their cocktail and like downing it before slamming it on the table and enjoying themselves. The dwarven bartender comes over. "What can I get you?" she says.
Karma would probably order like a martini or something
Simple.
clubby.
Of course.
Simple.
She says with a smile. You notice she has pretty long and sharp incisors as she kind of steps away to go get your drink.
Oh, okay.
What do the rest of you now, as everyone has entered, can sort of like lock eyes and see that some of you who have already entered have begun to sort of like slowly mingle into the floor, but you're all able to kind of see where everyone is. So from here, you just let me know what you'd like to do.
Does this look like the back room? Do I see anybody entering or leaving from this hallway with the curtains on it?
That
or is there
is
any door that looks different?
Those are the set of curtains I mentioned that seems to lead to a hallway that kind of goes towards.
Oh, right. Sorry, it's my
back.
lighting. Hold on. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. This makes sense now. I just had to move my token. Sorry.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I want to take a next 10, 15, 20 minutes, whatever our actions are, and just hang out by the door, like just to the left when I'm walking in, and scan the entire place for that time period and look for anybody that I may know or may have known from beforehand working in any clubs or casinos or anything.
Sure.
Does it look like we can get service at the table, or do we have to go to the bar for service?
You get the sense that you probably need to. You don't see anyone shifting around like a waiter or waitress, so maybe you need to just grab drinks at the bars, which you're assuming from what it looks like.
I pull out Vip's chain.
As you look around, Cassius, trying to see if there is anyone here. Oh, you're using the karma coin?
Oof, woof.
Yeah.
In the mixture of the kind of lower level lighting with the blaring kind of ear-piercing music and colored rays that shoot around here, it's very difficult to even just kind of make out your own party members, so you do not immediately notice anyone that looks familiar amongst the pack of people that make up this area. So with that, I'm going to ask you to please give me a 1d7 roll, starting with Monifa. All right, 1, 2. Vip gets the karma coin.
Nice.
Love it. It's tight.
Karma, the female bartender, comes over and sets a napkin and drink on the table for you, and then begins to shift down towards Monifa and Vip. What can I get you? Oh, nice M, she says, kind of touching the nose of Piv.
He's alright, I guess, sometimes.
Does he do any tricks?
Does he? Let's see.
Yeah, your wish is my command.
He holds my drinks for me, if nothing else.
Yes.
Very
Cold
healthy.
drinks.
I just get whatever the most expensive wine they have.
Holy shit. The most expensive wine they have is 50 gold pieces for a bottle of some type of devilishly named wine.
Done.
Very
And I
well.
will take it over. Want to take it and just one glass. I just tell the bartender, just one glass, thank you. That's all we need.
Oh,
And
of course.
And I'm gonna walk over and sit over at this table in this back chair, close to these other patrons.
If you're just getting a glass in, it's only going to be 5 gold pieces.
Oh no, I'll take the bottle.
Oh, the bottle.
and
Okay.
the glass.
You're just asking for the glass. Okay, yeah. She gives you. Yeah, she gives you a glass. Yeah.
I just meant I don't need to. He doesn't.
Okay, gotcha.
Oh,
Imp
I
shouldn't
see.
drink, she says.
He hasn't been listening lately. And like I said, yeah, I'm gonna go sit over here at this table
All right.
and kind of listen in to just sit and drink and watch around, but I'm kind of listening to this table over here
Sure,
to see
sure,
what I can hear.
sure. What is, as you guys take your seating, kind of preparing to do a little bit of eavesdropping, what is everyone else doing?
Raphael's too old to dance, but he readily telepathically tells Obese that he's more than welcome to. Raphael wants to get a drink. This is like a balcony up here.
That is a set of stairs that leads up to a second floor balcony area. That's right.
Oh, cool. I wanna order a drink and then just go up on the stairs and just like creepily watch the dance floor. But really, what I'm doing is seeing where people are coming and going from door-wise, if
Sure.
anyone.
Sure.
Yeah.
You order yourself a drink. It
Hey
is.
there, name's Faust. Nice to meet you. Listen, can I get a Pulpamo on the rocks, dash of Angostura, and be a dear and use mezcal instead of tequila for me, will you?
We'll have the same, but substitute all of that for vodka.
I like that
Just
one.
vodka.
She says, pointing over UOBs as she heads back, and you guys each. OBs, you pay like 3 gold. You pay 5 gold, Raphael, getting your drinks.
Yeah. 2 gold is an asshole tax.
I take a sip and what is this bartender? What does she look? Is it a she or a he? What is this bartender?
It looks like a female dwarf dressed in almost like a leathery outfit, becoming of like a club with pretty low cut and revealing features. But other than that, looks like a female dwarf. Her hair pulled back in 2 ponytails, black.
Thanks, Toots. Here's 10. Keep the change. Raphael takes a swig and smiles widely, and then messages Obese. Ugh, I hate grapefruit juice.
But you asked for it.
Faust asked for it. I would never be caught dead drinking this decadent swill, he says, taking another sip from the cocktail.
I appreciate your commitment to the bit.
Anyway, I'm gonna go take the drink and do my thing. This goes up to a balcony.
Yes. As you step up the balcony, Raphael, you going to Obese?
Yeah, he's doing scouting. Scouting sounds good.
I'm gonna just move your 2 coins or your 2 tokens over here. As you step up to the top of the balcony,
Ooh.
you now see the 2nd floor up above, and immediately at a set of hang on just a second. I had to look this up because I thought I knew what it was, and then I was like, wait, what do you call those? You notice that there is a large, burly-looking tattooed Goliath, likely some type of bouncer, in a formal suit that stands behind 2 polished brass stanchions, and a velour stanchion rope kind of blocks the way.
Stanchion,
It's actually like right here is where you can actually see it.
I see it.
Behind him is what looks like a sort of like set area with a couple glowing crystal like rocks and items sat around, likely ones that help shift the light around, and the area where you see what looks like a musician kind of strumming at an instrument. The sound kind of shifts out and surrounds, echoing through the room to give it this rhythmic sort of musical sort of filled air. As you look past that, Raphael and OBs, you guys can also see a number of smaller tables and what look like just slightly more well-dressed people, slightly more formal. Again, no one that stands out as a demon, just a mixture of different humanoids. Some of them sitting at some tables with a little bit of ambient lighting, as well as a few of them sitting on the far side next to a couple different like pillowed areas, smoking from what look like hookah-like devices.
Oh, looks like kind of like a VIP kind of situation.
Kind of does, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This is a place that calls for us, I say.
You know it. Hey, friend, how's it going?
As you step up, the tattooed Goliath just sort of looks down at the both of you. And kind of just he's doing like the bouncer thing where he's got like he's holding his one hand in the other, just kind of set in front of him, just standing tall, and just sort of nods at you.
Oh, is it like we can go through the thing?
No, he doesn't unclip it or anything like that. He just stands there.
Oh, I see. I message OBs. Maybe this is the password area? Probably not. I think it would be a little quieter than this if it were.
Maybe it is back through one of those doors.
Maybe. Hey, so what's a fellow got to do to get on one of those hookah things back there, huh?
He slowly turns to see the people enjoying their hookah, and then turns back and says, "You know what I need to access here."
We quite do not, my friend.
He studies you for a second. Make
I can't do it because the eyebrow roll.
Make a deception check at advantage since you are pretty decently disguised.
Who?
You, OBs. This is less you're actively lying and more just you're trying to keep your cover.
Deception?
Yes.
Sorry.
Yes.
I will take the 22.
But you have advantage.
Yeah.
Oh, I do.
Because we're in disguise.
Oh, you said that. Yeah. I'm sorry.
You used
I'm so
the words
concerned
you
with
said.
finding the thing. It's the words that you said that I didn't understand.
Oh.
Yeah, you never
22.
know. He says, "Get off the drugs. I need the password."
Hey, fair enough. We know the drill, pal.
You know it's necessary. He says non-committally.
We know what a password is.
The Goliath eyes you, OBs, as Raphael kind of turns to take a step away.
Hey, listen, Zebo, night's still young. We still got some dancing to do, pal.
He just slowly walks away.
All right. Instead, I'm just gonna post up at the bottom of the staircase instead of up here, and kind
sure.
of people watch for a
Sure.
bit.
OBs, are you going with him?
Sure.
Okay.
I will stay close enough to hear anybody going through the through the stanchions, but otherwise,
Okay.
I'll just hang out.
So just needed to know so I can shift the different floors. You guys kind of head back down the stairs.
Go downstairs and just hang out at the bottom of the stairs.
This
Alloy-
dynamic lighting is so cool. I can't get over how cool this fucking dynamic lighting is.
Pretty awesome.
This
Yeah.
whole map is awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Alloy, what are you doing?
Oh, excuse me.
Nice.
Alloy looks very confident, but she's like very uncomfortable right now. So she's gonna go find somebody she knows, which is gonna be Karma at the bar. What does Karma look like again? Remind me.
Karma looks like a light short haired, like she's got like cool like asymmetrical on very skimpy outfit.
But she's still like she's like a
tiefling.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yep. She's here to party. But you can see her, she's just at the bar and drink.
Bailey, is Bailey cracking up for anybody else?
Keep
Yeah, you're
Clicking a
really?
little
cutting
bit.
out,
Really?
Bailey.
Should I get out of Discord and try it again?
Well, that was
Maybe, yeah.
Wait,
come-
how about now?
It comes through good a lot of times, but sometimes it just seems like it just doesn't take your words for
What
here
the
and there.
heck? Okay,
It's-
well.
Just your noise gate, probably.
It's that's what I'm thinking. It may be a noise gate thing.
It might be a Discord thing, yeah. They got a lot of crap.
Okay. Let me know if I need to disconnect.
Okay. As you sort of like stir up to the bar, trying to find someone that you feel a little comfortable with, Alloy, you see the female dwarf kind of like handing a couple of drinks to some other patrons and like quickly steps over to you. What do you be having, miss?
Something fruity and strong.
She chuckles. Sure.
Yes. Yes.
She goes to make you a drink. All right.
I turn to Karma. I'm like, nice to see another beautiful woman here.
Indeed it is. The whole goal here. I'm gonna lean in. There's music, so it's in their ear, you know. I'm gonna let her know to try to look gorgeous and pretend to be drunk and see if anyone comes up to you. The whole goal here is maybe to get to know if they have a password and to trick them into giving you the password because you're the
You're still breaking up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
still
you need to
breaking
reconnect.
up.
Ah,
Yeah.
no. Okay, hold on.
This is me whenever I try to do a voice and it makes that
Yeah.
buzzsaw sound.
It's so frustrating. Like, I heard me. Why can't you hear
I
me?
know. I'm like, everyone hears it.
Testing.
I hear you now, yeah.
To see if they have the password.
Yeah, basically, be cute, pretend to be drunk, try to trick them into giving you the password.
Alloy's not very tricky, but she can be cute and drunk.
Well, you can, if you want, you can just boost the appearance of hotness if you want. Like, maybe try to attract some attention over here so I can do the talking. You can just be the bonus.
She's already
He's
got
the bonus.
giant boobas, so I mean.
Hells yeah, that's part one done. Part two technically also
you're saying
done.
boost hotness more? I don't know, man.
But that's the plan. I want to try to eyeball someone enough to come over here, pretend that we're drunk, and try to start talking them up, having a good time, seeing if they have a password, and maybe let some beautiful drunk gals in that don't remember the password.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah.
She starts drinking her drink.
As you guys are formulating that plan, Monifa and Vip, if you'd like to, you find your seat over at the left side kind of corner area amongst a few other patrons who are like in a somewhat more hushed corner of the kind of club area here. If you want, give me perception checks to see if you can kind of pick up anything on what the patrons are kind of talking about underneath the blaring sound of the music.
Ooh.
Oh no. The music is really loud in here, Monifa. Vip, between trying to pull the collar a little away from you to get some air, you you do notice that this patron here, kind of the one below you and a little bit to the right, kind of looks over to the one directly south of you, and in a slightly not whispering, but just sort of in a not yelling it over the music, just says, "Another couple minutes and we'll go up." And the other one just nods and kind of like brings a whole bottle up to its lips and kind of glugs it down.
Mistress, upstairs.
Oh.
They go upstairs.
I see the one drinking out of the bottle, and I grab my bottle as well, and I walk over. I'm like, oh, are they all male looking?
These two sitting at this table are male. There's a human and a tabaxi. The tabaxi is the one currently like just gulping down the drink.
I walk up and like, oh, do you gentlemen need some more refreshment? Maybe some. You guys look like you know a good time. I'm looking for some fun.
Make a persuasion check.
They break out a Monopoly board.
That's right, we needed a pair.
That's my kind of fun.
I don't know if I can assist on those, but
The tabaxi pulls the drink from his lips and kind of eyes you up and down, and then puts his drink on the table and, grabbing you by the wrist, kind of pulls you onto one of his knees.
Oh.
And the other human sort of looks over and kind of just eyes the tabaxi and taps at his sort of like wrist. And he looks back to her and says, maybe another time. We got some business to attend to, but stick around. We could have some fun later.
Oh, well, you never know. I mean, if you leave now, I might be gone by the time you get back.
That's a pretty good line.
Yeah, but this is more important than you, he says.
Oh, well, I guess I'll be on my way. And I pull on Vip's chain and just walk away.
I love it.
What is Cassius doing? Is Cassius doing anything?
Staying at Wallflower and still just, I mean, if I can take another investigation check, just kind of get the feel for the room. See if I notice anything that isn't club activity. Something aside from people switching passwords and just drinking and stuff, if I see anything else going on.
Sure.
Switching passwords. That's gross.
I think I have an idea.
Oh, that is good.
Raph finishes his drink and goes back to the bar.
Cassius, with you just doing like a perception check?
Investigation. Like I said, just full time, just kind of scanning.
Without having to go to the second floor with your investigation check, you can just see, like, past the wooden railing, you can see sort of like shoulders up of that tattooed Goliath. And without even needing to go up to the second floor, you can kind of put two and two together. That is the likely entrance area where some type of password or some type of special permission may need to be granted. And you're close enough too where you would actually take note. Everyone on the dance floor is generally having fun, so none of them stick out to you, but you certainly see the couple that Monifa and Vip just walked away from seem to be sort of like gathering their things and eyeing the set of stairs that you've now connected to be probably the entryway that will get you to the back room area.
All right.
Raphael, you and OB step up to the counter, and you notice very dolled up versions of Karma and Alloy, kind of eyeing the crowd at this point.
I don't care what they're doing, frankly. It's none of my business.
It is a bros night.
Please don't ever say that. I try to wave down the bartender when they have a minute.
Sure. They eventually come over.
Hey, where's the shitter in this place again?
She points down to a set of doors down at the bottom right of the map here.
I wink and say, thanks, babe.
Don't shit on the dance floor, she says, walking away.
Plan, where's the bathroom?
No, don't worry. I have this under control, Obese. I need you to wait outside and run interference.
Bowels!
My bowels!
I don't have this under control!
No, I'm not. No, here's the genius part. I'm not really going to use the bathroom at all.
Okay, good. I was very concerned about Plan, but I am starting to trust Plan again.
No, listen to me. I'm going to cast clairvoyance up by the bouncer upstairs. This is all psychic, by the way.
Nice.
And I'm going to see if I can't snag somebody watching or walking by with the password. I can choose to hear through it, after all.
Is a plan, I suppose?
Oh, just pretend you have to, use the bathroom real bad or something. I don't know. Just, form a line. That sort of thing.
Form a line? Obese is
Yes. This sounds fun.
Oh, god damn it, there's somebody in here?
There is a just very basic, board with hole in it, at a actual outside concert there. And to the side, you can just kind of make out the bare sense of what actually looks like some type of demonish creature with horns, and you just hear...
I couldn't hear what you did if you did anything. Oh. Damn it! Fuck. It
smells terrible in here. He walked through this door here.
Abort, it's a two-stall situation with no doors.
You go to enter, Obese, or Raphael just pushes you out of the way.
I can hold it for you. Okay.
All right. Slight change of plans. Is there anywhere else bloody quiet in here?
Obese, you noticed the door that was a little down south as you kind of went up to check it. This one is actually locked down here.
This one?
Yep.
Okay.
Wait, was that a co-ed bathroom? Gross.
I think I have these tools. Yeah, I do. Because I'm a rogue. Obese grabs Raph by the shoulder when he's over here. He says, hold. Just, stand there.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stand there to sort of block a line of sight from the bartender, make it look like I'm waiting on the bathroom.
You do notice, as you all entered, there was a female tiefling standing at the door that allowed you all to enter. And she is casting her gaze over towards the two of you.
Obese removes his hands from where his waistband would be and just hey, this is maybe this will not work here. We should find someone else to dance.
I say telepathically, I could either stand in the way of the bar or I could run interference on the bouncer, but I can't do both at once.
Maybe you watch the bouncer and we get lucky with something crazy happen at the bar.
Oh.
I have a feeling something will happen at the bar.
This brings me a great amount of pain.
This is the kind of thing that I live for, my friend.
Okay, describe this person that was eyeballing Raph.
Relatively short tiefling. She is donned in similarly kind of form-fitting clothing. She has long, dark, greenish hair, and 2 horns that poke out from the forehead, and she just eyes you. And she's just like nonchalantly staying close to the doors, but with her back against the stone wall, just kind of feet kind of kicked out, just kind of leaning up against it. She watches you walk over.
Okay, real quick. Do I know how? Okay, this is a random question, but it's going to make sense.
Sure.
With the awful thing that Raphael's about to do. How long do demons live usually? Do I know? Can I make a check on that?
Sure. Give me like a what is it? Religion. You could do what's the other one? Medic. What? The medicine. I was like medic, healing. What the hell is the term?
I heal her to know
A
how
medicine
old
check.
21. Do demons have a lifespan on the prime material? And if so, how long is it usually?
You get the sense that demons on the prime material have the average, if not extended, lifespan of most humans. Although when they die, you get the sense with your 21 religion that is not the end for them.
Of course, they go back to hell. I knew that much. I'm just thinking about like on prime material lifespan.
Correct.
Anyway, Raphael, sorry chat, walks up to this woman and says, "Oh, saw you looking over there. You know, if I was a couple decades younger, oof. But hey, listen, you were looking. You want to take it for a test drive?"
Make a persuasion check.
I love this character.
Every part of Raphael is screaming internally right now, but he's an inquisitor, so he does this shit.
Right.
Persuasion is pretty good. Unless I roll a 4. It's a 12. Anyway, I'm obese. Please do your thing while I am performing the sin.
I know when to do my thing.
She looks you up and down, and there is a grin on her face. She sort of cocks her head and throws 2 fingers in her mouth and blows a whistle that is not as loud as it would be here in the club. And you watch as one of the nearby patrons, another tiefling, very similar to her, as she begins to walk over, you almost get the sense that maybe they could be sisters. And you know, if you were just judging off of their appearances, if these appear to be true, as she steps up and she kind of places a hand around the shoulder of the other one standing here, and then sort of like,
"Hey, don't worry, there's room for 2 in this
just
chest."
runs a hand down your arm, and she says, "Changing shifts," and the other one says, "Yeah, I like this one. It's about time anyway."
Raphael's just like, no, this is the exact opposite of what I wanted to happen.
No. This one shifts into place as this one here now runs her arm around yours and says, "Come on," and begins to pull you along.
Think of Pelor. Too young for you. Think of Pelor.
Start repeating baseball players. As soon as she started whistling, that's when I would have started trying to jimmy the lock over here.
Sure. Give me. Are you trying to be sneaky about it?
I mean, yeah.
Give me a stealth check.
Stealth check.
Oh, bees. You're so inspired by Raphael's deception that you're inspired. I put a bardic inspiration on you.
Oh, excellent. Yeah. Thank you. That I'll take the 21 on that. 6 points.
Okay.
You still have it though. For that lockpick check, you'll inevitably fail.
Why, you dick? D8 on it.
Oh, there you go.
Hey, ignore that flavor text. It is completely not relevant for this scenario. That's a macro.
So the stealth check, and then it's a tool for thieves' tools.
It is thieves' tools. So in my game, if you want, you can, if you're trained in it, not only add your proficiency, but choose an ability check to make using those tools, like sleight of hand, and then make that with advantage since you're trained.
Yeah, sleight of hand. I suppose that's my best ability. I can't, unless I can talk you into persuasion or intimidating the lock open.
No. Unfortunately, if it was sentient, maybe, but this is not a sentient lock.
All right. Advantage. rage. I will go ahead and slap a D8 on that 18.
Yeah, use it or lose it, baby.
21.
21. You do that thing, Obese, where as you're watching Raphael get uncomfortably carted off by a sexy young-looking demon girl,
like half his age.
You sort of like just kind of stand in front of the door and kind of like grab it with your hands from behind your back and use your stealth check with your sleight of hand to kind of just work it, almost just like not looking at it so that you don't draw attention. And it takes a second, and you can kind of feel in the mixture of the heat of this area and the fact that it's not giving for you, and the fact that the other one, the female tiefling has been replaced and she's beginning to eye around the room. There's a bead of sweat that goes down your neck before you finally hear a, and you feel it unlock.
Maybe if my friend was lucky, let me get. There it is.
So what do you do?
Got it. Well, now it's open. As soon as she looks away, I'm gonna duck in. Or I'm just gonna quickly shout.
She's eyeing. Before you shout, I'll just say this: she is still eyeing another very similar. Like I said, they almost look like twins. She's still eyeing the other tiefling that is kind of carting Raphael off. So her attention is kind of pulled. She's like smiling and just doing that thing where she's like waving with each of her fingers kind of going up and down.
If I am trying to get Raph in this room, so the room is open, but I need Raph.
No,
so.
it worked too well.
He's being carted off, walked through.
So I guess I will think of something to do to save Raph, but leave the door open. I'll like shim it open so it doesn't close itself, but doesn't look like it's open.
Sure, like you just like barely pop it, so it's not going to snap back shut, but it looks closed from afar. And in the darkness of the club, no one would probably be the wiser unless they got up to inspect it.
Not unless they touched.
As you're thinking about that, Alloy, Karma, you guys begin to see Raphael pulled along through the mixture of dancing people by a pretty attractive-looking younger tiefling. What do you guys want to do?
I'm pointing and I'm like, yeah.
You can feel holy indignation like burning into you.
Seeing that, I want to do a quick look around and make sure everyone. I mean, this is part. I want to see if this is. I want to look for the social cues, and I want to see if this is like some kind of plan. If somebody is doing any social cues.
Sure.
It's a really convoluted plan that Raphael has come up with.
Obese is just in shock, I suppose, or
yeah, he's just kind of like.
Are we? No, we're not. No, baby cat is. Ask that monkey if he needs help. Ask him if the old one needs help too.
You're telepathy, Beth.
I'm talking to Alloy since she is.
I have telepathy, don't I?
Yeah.
Yep, you do.
Okay, yeah. Then I message Obese then, and I ask him what's going on with Raph.
Is she taking me past the dance floor?
Raphael disappears behind a sort of like pole curtain.
Is he in trouble? Is he in trouble? Is he in trouble?
I do not know. I will go find out. Keep watch over that door that I just left. I will be right back.
The door? Do we need to go inside the door? Okay.
I don't know. I trust Glenn.
God damn it. As soon as it's obvious she's taking me down this hallway,
sure.
I kind of try to like stop her, like not like forcefully, but like slow down a bit.
Sure.
Whoa. Why are we skipping right to the main course? Let's have an appetizer first. You want to hang out on the dance floor a bit?
She sort of runs a finger on your chest and says, I've been standing on that dance floor for hours. It's time for a little fun.
Bring my book real quick to him and say, are you okay up there? Looks like you're having fun.
No! This is the worst! This is heresy! I reply back into his book.
Obies, you're going to pull the curtain and see that she is beginning to lead Raph down a narrow hallway. She takes you by the hand, Raph, and says, "Come on, we'll relax by the pool," and begins to kind of tug you down this hallway here.
I guess a pool is all right. Raphael, thanks. Real quick, I got my magic vision on. Is she got anything magic going on about her?
You have gotten a lot of pings from your magic vision. She probably has 1 or 2 items on herself that gives you the sense of some type of evocation and illusion magic.
Okay, hold on. I got, okay, this is like the stupid Hail Mary here, but I'm gonna wait and see where she's taking me. But I have a stupid, even more convoluted idea to get out of this situation. This is just gonna be a house of cards that Raphael is doing to get into a single room, but yeah.
If you're allowing it to happen, then she's gonna pull you all the way down the hall here, and she pushes open the door that is in front of her up to the north.
Oh, God.
And as she pulls you inside, you see it actually is a smaller area. As you turn the corner of these, you see them enter one of the doors at the far end.
Don't tell me it's more like demon ladies.
These are 2 disgusting looking creatures that are sitting in the waters. Their skin sort of taut and peeling in some areas, and they both sort of like slowly turn their heads. And she looks at them and says,
"Out."
And they both immediately shift up from the waters and begin to step out into the hallway.
Hey, listen, babe. I gotta be level with you here. Did you see, hold on, what was what's Karma dressed up as? I forget.
She's a blue tiefling.
I gotta be square with you, okay? Because you seem like a nice girl and I don't want to break your heart. I was talking to you. You see that blue tiefling that was at the bar? Her and I used to be a thing. I was trying to make her jealous. Listen, I don't want to lead you down the wrong path here. I'm sorry, babe, but it just wouldn't work out.
Make a deception check.
I'm good at all of these things.
Yeah.
Unless I roll a 3. Why do I say
you roll?
I know. What's wrong with me? I mean, it's above a 10.
She chuckles and says, "Well, we're about to make her real jealous," as she pushes you into the pool.
All right, this is awful. This is good. This keeps getting worse.
The water splashes around you. It's not a very deep pool here. It's like a smaller, it's almost like a spa type of deal, as you kind of splash in, and it kind of just comes up to like torso level, and there's like seating in the water at the edges that you can sit in. As you're turning the corner, OBs, you see some very disgusting looking creatures begin to shift down the hallway. As they do, they sort of like begin to kind of like shift their bodies, they kind of contort their necks and heads, and as they do, this kind of gross, almost rotting looking skin that was covering their bodies begins to shift and turn and colorize a little bit. The blemishes on their bodies kind of disappearing as they sort of almost return back to their disguises of just looking like 2 humans, as they sort of like push past you mumbling and head back out onto the dance floor.
I have a question.
Sure.
Can I do some kind of check, since I like looked at the plans and stuff, to see what door OB's unlocked and like where it might lead?
Absolutely.
Investigation?
Yep. At advantage, since you studied.
Okay. Oh no.
You got this, baby cat.
My plugin's not working, guys. This is bad. What do I do?
/R D, whatever you want to roll.
Space D20.
Yeah.
Plus
20. That's a 13 plus a 9.
Okay, give me one more
14.
roll. Fish for
Oh,
crit.
yeah.
you should just press the up arrow, it'll do the last command.
Okay. 19 overall with the first check?
No, it's
22.
22, yeah.
Okay. Again, I don't know math. That is a pretty good check, Alloy. As you sort of study that door, you get the sense that because of the structure here, that it's actually not a door that leads to the bathrooms, especially with it having been locked previously. That is a door that actually is an alternative way to lead upstairs.
Oh. Useful.
You don't know exactly what other rooms there may be immediately after that, but you do know that there's likely a set of stairs that will lead you to the second floor there. Monifa, Vip, Cassius, what are you guys doing? At this point, you guys begin to see these two at the table kind of finish gathering their things, and they step up. And they begin to slowly sort of like make their way, kind of finishing their drinks, the tabaxi sort of like turning and chugging the last bit of whatever was in his large bottle before he's sort of like pulled away by the human. And they begin to make their way towards these stairs over here. So what are you guys, what are you doing?
I think I muted my mic. I was trying to ask when he was being pulled upstairs if I could ask the whatever the hell this is next to me. I was trying to ask what this is.
The one directly to the left of you?
Yeah.
That is a dwarf, kind of sitting in a bit of a hooded robe and taking a couple drinks from a bottle.
I look over to them with like since I've probably been here like 15-20 minutes, just kind of like looking around with a disgusted look and say, is the music here always this fucking loud?
He takes a sip and says, of course!
Is there anywhere quieter? I can't stand this. I was told this was going to be a good place to hang out and relax, but this club's been shit so far.
Ooh.
This is the best club, he says. Why'd you come here if you don't like the music?
I was hoping to relax, you know, get away from the street. It's just...
Go home and sleep, he says, taking another swig.
Fuck you.
Hey, fuck you, he says. He like begins to stand up, but kind of like does that thing where he's probably a bit tipsy, kind of catches himself on the table right above him and just like sits back down and just sort of like mumbles as he takes another swig.
Stupid fucking dwarves. Sure. I'm gonna head over towards the bar.
Sure.
Since I see nobody taking the bait, the hot girl bait, I'm just gonna look for someone dancing who looks a little tipsy and try to go on offense and try to actively find somebody who looks like they would be semi-royal, like semi-important, like semi-dripping with like gold and shit, and try to talk them up.
Sure. Give me a perception check.
I am still a little worried about Raphael, but I'm sure he's fine. Opie's is with him.
Fine. Fine.
Let's go to my... You said, what did you say? Perception?
Perception, if you're trying to just kind of look around and see who may be worth trying to garner the attention of.
11.
With an 11, you don't notice anyone at your periphery, but you do notice two new members sort of in the midst of the group here that both look human, that seem they were the ones who came through this curtained area, and they are eyeing both you and Alloy up and down as they kind of begin to like shift and groove a little bit.
Okay, well, the bait, I guess, okay. Well, in that case, if I do see the bait working,
you definitely seem to have pulled their attention. They're kind of eyeing your way. You see one of them kind of lean into the other as they're kind of looking your way, just in the general direction of like you and Alloy.
Okay, then, okay. I'm gonna go ahead, take initiative. I'm gonna tell Alloy to look there, wiggle a little bit, smile at them when I point your way, and Karma's gonna walk up and start dancing with this one, with the left one or whatever.
Sure. He starts dancing with you. Hey.
So I have me and my friend over there, just relaxing, having a good night, and you know what would be even better? Even, go hard or go home, a harder party is a more exciting night, right?
Yeah, there's some other fun we could have. What are you looking to get into? A little drugs, little fun?
Maybe go to the next level. I wink.
They both look at one another, and one of them looks back to you and says, yeah, sure. Let's maybe take the party to the back. You gonna bring your friend? One of them says.
I point at Ally.
Wheel.
That's all she's doing. She's just doing this.
Yeah, she's along for the ride. Yes.
All right then. Why don't you follow us? They both say as they begin to head towards a set of doors over here.
Shit, that's not the door. Fuck. Okay. Oh, are we going up?
Oh, you mean upstairs? Oh, honey, that's only for me. One of them says to the right.
Which one? Because if I'm not dancing on the one that says me, I'm dancing on the one that says me.
Then you would have to switch to the other one. It's the one on the right.
Awesome. Get lost, loser.
Exactly. Yeah, that's the attitude.
They open and enter into a room that you guys can enter into if you'd like.
Okay.
I'm gonna.
Oh, this is small. This is a lot smaller than what I thought it was going to be. Okay.
Both
This
of
is
them
fine.
take a seat. This is a smaller room with a couple of chairs laid around it. A kind of glowing crystal inside, giving some ambient lighting. They both sit down.
Which one? Again, which one is the me one? Which one is the one?
The one that you're directly in front of is the one that mentioned that.
Karma's gonna sit on his lap, and I want to do an insight check because if this guy's fucking lying, let's see.
Snap his neck.
It's a dirty 20.
Ooh.
It's similar to your innuendo. It seems like he is probably making it sound like he has the password to get upstairs.
Yes. Fuck yes. Okay. So I look at Alloy and I look at him, then I look at his friend. And
his friend is grabbing a bag and setting it on the table and just kind of like turns the leather bag and a powder begins to spill out on the table.
Oh god, Alloy. I give Alloy like a very motherly look, like don't So we're gonna have a little fun upstairs then at some point?
Oh, babe.
I'm supposed to be doing a different voice. Oh well, that's fine.
The one that you're sitting on says, "Oh, babe, only I'm allowed up there, but we can have plenty of fun here. Look, treats."
I'm trying to climb up the ladder.
Oh,
what
babe.
does a girl have to do such a thing?
You have to get the password, which is only given to certain people here. And you are currently, as it sounds, not one of them.
Well, what do I have to do to become one of them?
Well, you gotta work up the ranks, of course. How many people have you sent to her?
Well, that certainly is between me and her. But I feel like, obviously, I would have a password if it was enough. I just need to prove to her that I'm worth it and just get in and show her and just send others her way, at a better time. How many have you sent to her?
He looks at you and says, "Oh, babe, I sent plenty. And he leans over, kind of still with you on his lap, and takes a big snort of the powder that's on the table. It's almost time, by the way, so we gotta make this quick. If you want to indulge.
Does he look like he's a little plastered or a little out of his...
He has bloodshot red eyes, although without a check, you're not sure if that's his natural eye color.
I'll do a medicine check.
Sure.
Because I do want to try a spell if this checks out. It's 14 for a medicine check.
You can at least pick up the sense with a mixture of his sort of body movements and his slightly bulging veins that he is a little off his rocker.
Fucking rolling.
Now I can do this as a free action because I am a variant tiefling. I have one use of... Where is it? It's sorry.
It's okay.
Charm person. Let me read this again. You attempt to charm a humanoid, which he looks like a humanoid. Make a wisdom saving throw. I am going to give him bardic inspiration against this. If it fails, it is charmed until the spell ends, or it is harmed. The charm a creature regarded to as friendly. And at the end of the spell, it will know that it's charmed by me. It's 1 hour.
Now, for this spell to take effect, if I'm looking at the stat block of the creature, does it have to say like medium humanoid underneath the title of the creature?
It says humanoid.
This is,
hold on.
Luke, would you know, or Kyle?
It's
size matters.
Well, the type matters too. If this is a demon, then charm person wouldn't work on it.
Okay.
I guess. Yeah,
go to cast this karma, and nothing happens.
Okay.
The one seated next to him leans in and does like a strong line. Ooh! Hey! He kind of runs a hand, kind of waving over Alloy. Come on. I'm not going up there. We can have fun all we want, all night.
Drinks. Surely you need some more drinks.
Oh,
can I go get you anything?
Yeah, go get us some more. Get whatever you want. We'll drink it all.
Okay. Alloy's gonna go back to the bar and she's gonna get some drinks.
Sure.
And while I'm doing that, can I make a medicine check and see if I know what ether would do to these guys?
Sure.
Ether!
Oh.
Yeah.
Sure.
With the long con with my fucking ether.
I'm going to use what's it called? My reaction thing. Flash
Eureka. Oh yeah.
You can use that after you roll. You don't have to use it before. You can use it after you roll.
Okay, so that's a 15. Yeah, that's a 15 plus a 5, let's say.
Okay. So in this case, I'm going to defer to Raphael. What are the effects that you find yourself under when you've done a decent dosage of ether?
It's basically a painkiller. So he would put a couple drops on a cloth and inhale deeply, and then just kind of go numb for 3 to 4 hours, staring up, communing with lore, praying.
So you get the sense from that Alloy that this probably does have some amount of debilitating effects if you were to get one of them to imbibe a good amount of this.
Okay. It's the bartender.
The bartender would come over and take care of you, yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna order like 2 vodkas or something.
Yeah, she eventually brings them over to you within like a minute or two.
Yeah. And on my way back, I don't know how much ether I stole.
It was a bottle. I don't have like stats for it or anything, so I don't know how much is in there.
I put like a good bit of ether in both of these drinks.
Sure. I'll say it's like, it's like one of those bottles that's, probably like a finger and a half tall.
Yeah.
And you just kind of pop the cork and just dump it in here when no one's looking.
Do you see what the city is doing to us? It is.
She is good.
You slip back in, Alloy, as the two are just having their fill of this drug on the table while Karma just sits there.
I'm gonna hand them both the drinks.
Oh, whoa! Thank you, nice lady. Oh, and good looking to both of you. Oh. They both clink their drinks, and without offering to share to you, greedily begin to drink, both of them. Karma, you watch in disgust as they didn't even offer you any of the alcohol, as they just continue to chug it down after their snorting experience.
Gentlemen.
As they both bring it down, the one that has you sitting on his lap is like, whoa, okay, whoa, yeah, well, that's, slurring my, good thing I don't have to talk at this meeting, slurring my words a little bit.
It's top shelf, that stuff is strong.
Whew, you're telling me.
Okay, I had no plan after this. So.
They're
Okay,
looking a little slushed after this, Karma.
Okay. Yeah, you don't have to say nothing at all. Just stand there. If you can just stand there, you can just stand there. And when you give me the password, I'll make sure you look good. I look at Alloy. We're gonna make sure you look damn good.
Make a persuasion check.
I'm gonna use my daily action thingy, my daily feature from Wild Magic.
You have advantage on it already.
Oh, we do?
Yeah, because you've got the bird blessing on you.
Oh, fuck that. Never mind. Thank you for reminding me. What check was this again?
A persuasion check.
Okay.
Pretty good.
Well, okay.
He the one that you're sitting on the lap of, he kind of shakes his head for a second and he's like, no, I mean, I can get, and he begins to kind of get up, and like as he pushes his arm on the armchair, his arm slips and he kind of falls back down. And you see that you watch him as he sort of like blinks his eyes and opens them wide as he just sort of like stares around the room for a second. And he looks to you and says, my legs feel like noodles right now. I didn't eat any weird humans recent. Look, you go upstairs. I don't want to get into trouble. You go upstairs. You say you're me. You do the thing where you raise your hand at attendance. I don't get into trouble. You come back down and we have some fun.
All right. What's the fucking password?
In your mind.
Oh man.
In your mind, you hear the word 6 fingers.
Beautiful. You lovely gentlemen. Have a wonderful night.
Hey, yeah, we got plenty more here. And his friend like leans in to do another rail, and his head just hits the table. And the one you're sitting on his lap, he begins laughing, kind of pushes him off of the couch onto the floor.
Yeah, Karma's gonna get off of his lap and kind of like hold him down like to the table. It's not a party if you don't finish it, big guy.
Oh, yeah, he says, and he's, with his face near the drugs, snorts another rail. And
this guy's fucking dead. His heart is going to explode.
Yeah, he's gonna make a constitution check real here, because he's done a lot.
Oh, okay, he's all right.
He does actually sort of like slip off of the couch from you kind of pushing him down onto his knees. And he's like, I like it. And he's like slurring his words. He's like his top half is laying on the table, pushing and knocking over the glowing crystal. These guys are sufficiently fucked up.
Never drink and do hard drugs, guys. It's a bad idea.
All right, handsomes. We're gonna go get more drinks. We'll be back. Continue pottering. Don't stop. All right. I grab Alloy. What said? You're amazing. I love you.
You see one of them, the one that you were sitting in the lap, look up and he says, and he just has spit coming out of his mouth.
Wait, I imagine it's like that scene from A Wolf on Wall Street. Where they're just like crawling and I just roofied these guys. I don't feel good about it, but you gotta do what you gotta do.
I mean,
they're demons.
These are not humanoids, yeah.
They're not humanoids, Twitch. We're only doing it in Minecraft.
They are the only ones allowed in this room.
It's about at this point that OBs, you kind of push open the door to find out where Raphael's gone and find him sitting in a chest-sized pool with the arm of the tiefling, with her skin beginning to almost like pull taut, pieces of it beginning to peel off. Something is weird with her, but she just like Raphael uncomfortably sitting in the water as she's like staring cooey-eyed at him.
I had something for this.
We had.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
About to message him after I saw the rabble leave the room. I was gonna say, Raph, are you okay?
This is Raph's like last ditch Hail Mary, at which point he is going to ask OBs to help him get the fuck out of here. So first of all, getting pushed in the water, he's gonna scramble to the edge like a cat that just got tossed in water, essentially. Half out of like real surprise and half as part of an act, because he's immediately gonna go, hey, whoa! Watch the fucking fez, it's an antique, what are you doing?
Fez.
And I'm gonna sort of indignantly pull myself out of the water and prestidigitation myself dry. Hey, you know how much it costs to dry clean this fucking thing?
The slim, young-looking tiefling, although the skin begins to slowly lose color, and you see a couple blemishes on, kind of throws her hands at the edge of the pool and is just like,
Fez.
Yeah, it's the sexiest of all hats, I know. Listen. All right, we could still do this, right? But if we're gonna do this, I think what were some of the drugs that our friend mentioned in his staircase house that were for a good time? Devil's tongue was one. Were there any others?
Yeah, plenty. You would remember plenty of them. Yes.
I'll say devil's tongue, but use that as a substitute for any party drug.
Sure.
Listen, we're gonna do this, but I'm gonna need some devil's tongue if I'm gonna be able to rise to the occasion. Got some just out front. My friend's holding it for me. Stay right here, babe. I'll be back before you know it. Is she buying it?
She make a deception check, yeah.
Okay, cool. And if this doesn't work, I have one last backup.
Is it to actually whip out your flaccid penis?
I mean, fucking come on, right? Like, is this not just Luke? Is this? Is it just me? Even when I bang a fucking bar, all right. What do I? She buying it?
She.
Don't you have advantage? Doesn't he have advantage?
I don't think. No, I don't have the bard thing. Only you have the charisma thing.
She places a hand on your shoulder and says,
No, we can have fun right here.
All right. I put my hand on her hand, and I cast suggest.
Okay.
And I suggest that she wait in the pool until I get back for the best night of her life.
Okay, 5e suggestion.
Hold, please. I got this for you. Oh, no, that's not right. How about that? There we go. Concentration up to 8 hours. Suggest a course of activity limited to a sentence or two. Magically influence a creature in range that can hear or understand you. Creatures that can't be charmed are immune to this effect. The suggestion must be worded in such a manner to make the course of action seem reasonable. I think I did a pretty good job of that, all things considered.
Pushing to
a wisdom saving throw.
Pushing to the waters closer to you, watching as you go through the verbal components to cast this spell. She gets in close and in your ear says,
"What do you think you are?"
She is immune.
He's immune to charm? Oh, listen, you can't blame a guy for trying. Oh, bees, get the fuck in here and help me!
You can hear some splashing coming within the room, Bees.
Is this where I parked my car?
Like, there's like a laugh back in applause.
She turns to see you, Obies, and that's where we'll kind of jump in with that scene I was painting just a second ago.
Yes,
and she says, "Oh, looking to join us too?" And she waves a hand into the waters.
I just thought I saw a fellow fez enthusiast back here. I was looking to see. I look at him. If he would like to join me for a drink.
She looks back at you, Raphael, and then back over to you, Obies, and says, "This one is taken," and kind of just runs a finger across like the back of your shoulders, Raphael.
I do not take well to second place. I hope you understand.
"You're welcome to join us here then," she says.
Maybe you would like to be somewhere else.
No,
I'm pulling.
would not.
So the threat there is that I am pulling on the Rakshasa thing where they just teleport people out of.
Oh, that's pretty clever.
Okay, make an intimidation check then.
I'll try to back that up. I'm not angling for advantage here. This is really what I do in this situation. Like, whoa, hey man, last time I got sent to the plane of fire, and that was no fun. You know how much aloe vera I had to apply everywhere. Places you should never have to put aloe vera.
It is
All
a
right.
hot one.
Yeah, give me that check, Obies.
Just
Are you
regular
trained in
intimidation.
deception, Raphael?
I am. I believe I am trained in intimidation.
Intimidate.
and
Okay,
deception.
so then, yeah. Sorry, I meant intimidation. Obies, go ahead and make that at advantage then.
Yes.
Whoa. Hear me, scoot. That one looks good. That one looks good too. I will take the 27, please.
Yes.
There is a second where the tiefling, as far as you know to be a tiefling, kind of just stops running her hands against your back, and she like just gives you a scowling glare, Obies, from in the waters, and finally slowly pulls her arm back away from you, Raphael, and then just looking at you with this simple tone up your way, Obies, just says,
"Fine, you take him."
"I'll get the next
Hey.
one," she says.
Don't be jealous, babe. There's enough to go around. I'll be back later.
He will not.
I won't. I quickly get up and I wink at her one more time, prestidigitation myself dry, and quickly leave with OB.
Sure.
As he leaves, I smack him on the ass, look back at her, and bite my bottom lip.
Oh, you will never speak of this, ever.
I am glad we are on the same page for this.
All right, lock the fucking door behind you. Let's get out of here.
It doesn't. I don't know how to work this door.
Fine, let's go quickly.
You guys from here,
Not to leave.
as you're
Please.
passing, I just really quick to point out, you hear the sound of Karma and Alloy's voices coming from within this room.
Wait, really?
Yeah. It's not
Are there
locked.
doors? I don't see.
It's yeah. I know the
Oh,
icons
because the
for the
locks are-
doors. Yeah, only go in that one top right spot. But there is a door right underneath you, Raphael.
I'll send Ally a quick message. Are you okay? I already saved one of you.
Oh, we're good. We're just finishing up here.
Ask them if they have the password.
Do you know the password?
Yes, we got it.
Would you like to share the password?
Yes. What is it again?
6 fingers.
Can I be a character? Like she got it already?
I mean,
Yeah.
it was
She
shared
would forget it.
telepathically to Karma, so technically she probably wouldn't know, yeah. But I'm sure Karma would share.
Oh. Okay.
Unless Karma wouldn't share.
I mean, we can do like as Karma's like egging on this guy to snort more of this whatever shit. Karma's like six fingers is the password. All right. Gonna make it look real good, boyo.
Don't say it out loud.
Yummy.
Well, that saved me a spell slot, I suppose. Let's get the fuck up there. Sick of this place already.
We'll meet you there. I say to Obese.
Oh, sorry. What,
We'll meet
what
you
was
there. We'll meet you there.
it? We will go separately, but I like your thinking. We will meet you at top. Yes, I suppose that's what you mean. Okay, we will buy. I forget who all I was telepathically connected to, but other than the ones that I already know, I will share the password.
Hey, while these guys are like kind of like doing their thing, I also want to pickpocket them, if that's okay.
Yeah!
Hell yeah!
Sure, make a sleight of hand check. I mean, they're pretty messed up, but they're not like completely unconscious, so it'll be fairly
I'll try
easy.
to, you know,
but
do it like. Fuck. Okay. 9.
You begin to rifle in the pockets of one of them, and let me see here. You pull out a vial of perfume that is likely worth 50 gold pieces. And
It's not bad.
what appears to be a spell scroll. Taped around it is the word creation on it.
Take it.
No, I want this. It's mine now.
In the other one's pockets, you find balls of lint and some strange looking round balls that almost look like pills.
Take it. I also take those.
Sure, there's 2 left of whatever this
'cause-
is.
Who knows when the next time we'll need to roofie someone?
Yeah.
Okay, so I have the strange pills, probably drugs, and the scroll that has the word creation written on it. All right, thank you. I dance out the room.
It's at this point kind of bringing the group together that you all see each other kind of re-entering on the main floor from your diverted activities.
I'll roll above a 4 one day, guys.
Maybe.
Sorry, I'm taking notes here. I'm gonna dance my way to the cat and the other tiefling. Oh, the cat's over there. I'll go to Cassius and I'll let him know. I'll just whisper 6 fingers in his ear, give him a wink, and then walk towards Motif. and
Fingers.
Look really confused and take a step back and be like, pause.
read the room. Read the room. What does it mean? What could it mean? What could it be? Who knows?
For reasons, this place sucks. And I'm
Gotta
gonna follow
dance a
her.
little. It's like sluts when you dance.
So is everyone beginning to shuffle their way
It's true.
up the
Yeah.
steps?
Raphael already went up.
All right.
Royal and obese. Zebo.
I'm gonna kind of move you
Charles and
guys.
Zebo.
Never speak of this again. Not a word.
Would you like to hold my hand?
No, Zebo, I wouldn't.
Very well.
I almost became a heretic tonight.
You all find yourselves ascending the steps, seeing a similar area here where the tattooed Goliath stands at the red rope.
Which one's that one? Never mind.
Yeah, this one here.
Yeah.
I guess I was up first, so Raphael just hey pal, it's me again.
He just looks down without smiling or anything.
Six fingers.
6 fingers.
He like leans in, pointing an ear your way.
If you know what I mean.
He leans
6
back.
fingers.
And under his under his breath, he just says telepathy next time, and he pulls the rope open for you all to enter, stepping
Sorry.
aside.
I'm a little old-fashioned. Get out of my way.
Similar, those of you who haven't entered this floor yet, you, like I said, you see a couple different tables. There's a little bit of a formality to the dress here, and far end. At the far end, there's a couple people sitting around on some pillows and indulging in some smoking.
This guy's like the DJ, right?
Yeah. He's like playing an instrument that has a couple like cables hooked up to it.
I'm gonna do that really corny thing. I just kind of like lean up against the amp and kind of like bob my head.
Yeah.
Do you know Wonderwall? It is my favorite.
Zebo, everyone knows Wonderwall.
I'll bet he made that. Fine.
Did we hear the bouncer say do it telepathically?
Elbies would have sent a message back to Elby.
Okay. Okay, then yeah, if everyone is informed, Karma will step up with her babe. Or where's her baby Karma? There we go. Okay. And just say 6 fingers telepathically. A little wink.
Can you do that for him? Can you speak telepathically to him?
Message, yeah.
Oh, you sent him a message? Oh, okay.
I didn't even think about that. I should have done that too. Well, I didn't know, so I guess it doesn't matter.
You messaged to him 6 fingers, and he just, like I said, without making any sort of expression on his face, just unclinks the red rope and allows you to enter.
All right.
Does he allow me to enter at the same time?
He clinks it after Karma enters.
Shit.
Oh, she knows it.
I have no way of messaging him though. I don't think. Do I?
Yeah, it's my problem too.
I mean, you can say it. I want to distract him. Let me distract this bouncer a little bit. And I want to message Alloy like, I'm gonna try to distract him. You just say the words, so maybe he just, doesn't catch it. I don't know. I start hitting on the bouncer. Where are you from, big guy? I don't know. Trying to help my baby out.
Sure. Make some type of check.
Hold on. Performance?
Sure.
Okay.
Advantage.
At advantage.
Oh,
Charisma check.
The dirty 20.
He
so tasty.
doesn't really respond in a way that some of the other patrons here have. He seems to be following strictly to his job, but as Alloy kind of just whispers 6 fingers to him, he doesn't really pay it too much mind and just unclinks the rope, allowing her to enter.
Okay. I'm going to continue to do this until I see that everyone is in. Gonna try to bother this guy.
Sure. Onifa steps up and does the same thing.
Yeah.
He just like presses 2 fingers up to his temples and is like, holy fuck, these idiots. And unclinks the rope and lets you in. He stops you with a big hand on your shoulder, Munifa, and points to Piv and says, "This your pet?"
Yes, he'll be quiet, don't worry.
You better.
I yank on the chain. Quiet, right? Exactly.
Cassius is the last to step up.
I'll wait a minute or two so doesn't seem like we're coming all in, the same conga line.
Sure.
And when I'm just gonna flip him off and then slowly count out to 6 on my hand and kind of chuckle and try to walk by him, but slip him 5 platinum.
Whoa.
You got a girlfriend? You got a boyfriend? You single?
Slip it to the bouncer?
Yeah, like he saw me do 6 fingers, but I'm just gonna pat him like you're doing a good job and try to walk by him.
So you did tell him 6 fingers then?
With my actual fingers, but yeah.
He's like counting to 6 by starting flipping off.
Gotcha,
1, 2,
gotcha.
3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah.
He eyes you sternly as he unhooks the rope and allows you to enter.
I put my arms out and kind of shrug and then like walk backwards into the place with like a cocky ass attitude.
Sure. As you all begin to pass by, Cassius allows to kind of enter and gain entryway here on the 2nd floor. There is a number of patrons, that a lot of them sitting at the tables here, that begin to mingle around this door directly north of you, Karma, and they all begin to enter it one after another.
Mingle with me. Psst. Mingle with me. I open the door.
I'm gonna say, somebody else do it. I have something I need to attend to real quick.
Okay.
Raphael goes into the corner, and I imagine in here there's still like music playing, right?
Yes, of course.
I cast protection from evil on myself,
Okay.
and then I go through the door.
Okay. Does everybody go through the door?
Yes.
All right. Don't pay attention to what you see there. I'm just going to move the map because it's a different room than what you see there.
Oh, oops. I'll get out.
That's okay. I'm moving the map here.
It's a magical realm of gold and shadow swirls.
You'll enter into a back room area. The backroom door opens into a large space. Black marble covers the floor. A fireplace crackles at the far end. Empty steel tables and chairs are spread around the entrance, but most of the humanoids who inhabit this room, around 20 or so, including the 4 or 5 that entered just a few minutes ago, have gathered together around a pair of creatures who stand in front of a lounge chair directly in front of the fireplace. As some of you begin to approach, you can hear the sound of snorting as the pair of deep voices speak in the group encircling them, and you can actually make out the pair as you get closer, and they seem familiar.
Oh, fuck. It's a good thing we disguised ourselves.
Here's my next question. Who can speak Abyssal?
I can comprehend.
I can do it. I can do it. I speak up.
I can also.
I'm sorry.
Didn't show on page.
Raphael, can you?
No, infernal.
Okay. Anybody
I
else than Vip? Karma?
I can cast comprehend languages.
Are you going to do that?
Yeah.
Here's my question. Are you going to do it stealthily?
Yeah.
Okay.
I see what you're doing, and I give you a bardic inspiration.
Ah, thank you. Then I will roll for stealth. Let's see.
I'll let you do a stealth check or sleight of hand check.
Makes
I
sense.
mean, it was the same. Let's do sleight of hand. I like the way that sounds better.
Ooh.
I'll use my D8 since I have it.
Yeah, just do it.
Fair enough.
Oh, baby.
Oh, baby.
Nice.
That's what's up.
seeing that this room is likely full of other demons, despite them looking like normal humanoids, you decide to maybe be a little discreet in casting this, and kind of under your breath and using your handwork a little underneath, like your fluffy shawl or your fluffy fur that kind of surrounds your character. You work this spell and can now comprehend the sound coming from afar. So you, Karma, and Vip, and then Alloy?
Yeah, I have a potion of comprehension. So I would also like to drink that, but like somewhat stealthily.
Sure. You can make yours at advantage because it probably looks like a normal, just alcoholic drink that someone may be swilling down.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I'm gonna do sleight of hand. 15.
Okay. None seems to draw. Your actions don't seem to draw any attention as you kind of just slurp down what would look like any other normal, just alcoholic drink, finishing it up before this meeting that's going on here, and the sort of slovenly snorting words coming from the two Nelfeshni that seem very familiar to the both of you. You three begin to comprehend what they say. As you begin to mingle into the crowd and see these two Nelfeshni demons, you begin to hear that they are saying,
"It's gonna be simple and quick, so get over here and listen."
They're kind of like running their hands, trying to gather everyone together. And once everyone kind of surrounds the two of them, all gathering in a group, you mingling with the other 20 or so people in the room, they say, or one of them says,
"Razim shouldn't be an issue. Let's just move on with the ritual and tell Lord Dajamir contact with Razim is taken care of and no issues were found."
As
Adramir?
As they finish saying this, yes, you hear a voice say, "No issues at all." And it says this in common so everyone can understand it. And as some of you turn, including some of the crowd, you all see a figure seated at one of the steel tables behind the party. They're dressed in a black cloak and hood. Their face is not visible. They're kind of sitting with their legs up on the table. The Nelfeshni kind of look up. They're a little bit tall already, and they kind of look up over the crowd of each of you and kind of see this figure. And in common, they go,
"No issues. Who are you to question us? Get over here with the rest of the group and fall in line."
The figure pops up from their seat and pushes their chair in slowly. The sound of grating metal fills all of your ears. Some of the various humanoid/demons in the room kind of cover their ears in disgust. And the figure begins to slowly approach. The group of patrons in the room kind of shift out of the way at the audacity of the figure as they step up to the two Nelfeshni. The figure is fairly tall themselves, standing at about 8 or so feet high. Hang on just a second, let me grab this here. Hang on. Here we go. Okay. The figure, as they step up to the Nelfeshni, now hang on just a second, let me just make sure. They begin to speak, this figure in this hood, but in a deep voice now that echoes around the large room.
"Are you sure there were no issues?"
The figure says, pulling back their hood to reveal the form of a tall, fiendish humanoid.
Ooh. Cool.
And that is where we will end tonight's session.
He looks how Faust sounds.
So, did you guys have fun?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Jason, can you fix my rolls so that I roll well for once?
Roll right now and see if this is a 20. This is a 20.
It's like, is Raphael
it's
gonna
just
get
average.
raped?
Doesn't matter.
The funny thing is, even with an average roll, I'd be hitting like 20, 21 with my bard abilities, but nah.
Yeah.
Fine.
Roll higher than a 3, I dare you.
Do it like this.
It's like Obeez is gonna walk in.
Oh, bees, that does not look
Obeez,
good.
yeah.
Oh, God.
What?
Wait, what?
Because I put +1 in there. It's a 13.
Look, there's my good roll for tonight, Jason. Can I retroactively change the story?
I mean,
was
just
fun.
be
That was a lot
happy
of
that
fun.
Obeez didn't walk into the room with you getting pegged by that demon. I was like, where am I going with this? He's gonna get raped if someone doesn't do something. Like, oh shit! Please roll well.
No. I would have gone with it.
I
but
figured at some
I
point
actually
you
don't
would have
think-
just started blasting. So
I don't think Raphael would be able to perform in that situation.
You have Dimension Door.
Yeah, but she's gonna like run and yell for the guards if I just disappear, you know?
This man ran away from sex. Meh.
Hey, I got my boyfriend to bail me out like a real man. I didn't run.
Yeah.
well, thank you so much, everybody, for hanging out with us tonight. I really appreciate it. It was a lot of fun. Hopefully, you guys like that map with all the fun
Yeah, it was
dynamic
cool.
lighting
Right.
and animated effects. So yes, this upcoming week, do not forget, we got a VIP coming out. So make sure and go check the Twitter, go follow it, because that is going to be starting Monday. You can't see his outfit because I've got green screen effects on, but it is there. It is green. That's why you can't see it. So make sure and go join that. Go join the YouTube if you missed any of these sessions and want to catch up on them. You can always watch them on the VODs here on the Twitch, but I know YouTube is usually a little easier to access on devices. So go over there to the YouTube, subscribe. I also want to throw a quick shout out to Darius for the subscription over on YouTube. Thank you so much for that. I got a Facebook, Instagram as well. And make sure and go check out the Patreon because that has a whole bunch of cool stuff on there. Like I said, a cool view window into the world of the Twixt, where all of our D&D games take place. At any tier, you'll get a cool digital campaign guide with all kinds of cool stuff inside, as well as a new shifting set of merch coming later this month, and lots of cool stuff there. So make sure and go check that out. I posted all of the links in the chat. And yes, before we end tonight, let's decide who we want to raid. I think Carney's Sideshow is gone, right?
Live with 24 players, yeah.
All right, well then let's go choo-choo train over to them because they've been very, very fun and engaging with me, kind of talking to them and chatting. So they've been very supportive as well. So let's go ahead and give them a raid. Let's do raid Carney's Sideshow. I need to make a little macro for that too. But yes, I'm going to go ahead and play our outro as I shift everybody over there once this timer ticks down. So thank you all so much for hanging out. Come hang out with us. We play more than just Friday nights. We have a rotating stuff on Monday. We're kind of still trying to figure out what we want there. And then Tuesdays is behind the scenes where I do all kinds of cool stuff behind the curtain to show you some cool notes or upcoming things in these D&D sessions, as well as just general behind the scenes for the channel as a whole. So make sure and check that out. It's really cool. In the meantime, I'm going to send you over to Carney Sideshow. They're a great group of role players. Go check them out. Give them a follow. Give them some love. And we will catch you all next week at 9 p.m. Friday. I hope to see you there.
Bye-bye.
Also, we're still at 349 followers. So if anyone wants to just smash that follow button, make sure and do it so we can get there. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
Dungeon Master's Guide. Who is the Dungeon Master?
Well, the Dungeon Master is a person who plays God in the game. And he controls all the situations. In fact, the books tell him that he is the god of the game. And he controls the situations in the game, controls the way the players are moving through the dungeons, and then if he doesn't like someone, he can play pretty much against them.
Do you think parents are aware that when the children play the game, that demon spirits are involved?
I do not think that many parents are aware of what's inside the game. In fact, in my presentation, I show many pictures from the inside of the books just to show the images of this game. I mean, the gruesomeness of this game and the occult link to it.
Well, I know that when I did my message, and this has happened, I have letter after letter where people took the pieces. Now, there's 6s involved in the pieces of the game, but they take the pieces of the game, they would throw them in the incinerator or the fireplace, and screams would come out because there seemed to be some kind of spiritual forces inhabiting those pieces, and children would drop out of life. They didn't want to study anymore. What are the pieces, for instance?
Well, this game affects the most intelligent of our children. And the pieces include white witches, wizards, necromancers, the clerics, that type of thing. It includes evil wizards. It's a white versus black witchcraft. The good versus evil is white versus black witchcraft. And Anton LaVey, the writer of the Satanist Bible, says there is no such thing as white witchcraft.
Well, being a Satan worshiper, he should know.
Yeah, he should know.